daily/weekly bingo schedule that you guys are going to get hit with here. Vikings bingo 25-cent cards. That starts at 12 and ends at 1 p.m. It's always a great time over there. I was there for that Vikings bingo on the production side, and we didn't give out that jackpot there. So it is growing and rolling. It's over $4,000 now. So definitely go check it out. It's a really good look over there. Jackpot 125-cent cards from 1 to 4 p.m. That just got done, I mean, literally 7 minutes ago. Great time there. That new minor pay structure is looking really great. It's going out all the time. Good looks there.
It's awesome. Oh, yeah, for sure. But, so following that awesome new change to the payment structure in the Jackpot 125-cent cards, we got that one game of Lucky 4 Bingo right at 4 p.m. And it is over $47,000. We still did not give it out. But right after that one game, that is what starts off the Jackpot $101 cards. We play it from 4 to 6 p.m. We got 23 games of it. And you can see that mega, it is at $100,000 and 43 balls or less, just sitting in the background. We got the major at $3,517 and 48 balls or less. And then that minor, it's starting off fresh today. So it is at $0 right now. But of course, after this round, it's gonna look a little bit different than the grand total of 0. But we got Mama Bit over at Broadway Pizza at Blaine taking away that must-go prize of $8. Nice job, Mama Bit.
Yeah, nice job to you. We're looking to build up that minor right now. Yeah. I mean, it already is getting built up. So next game, we'll actually have some money there for that minor. And so, you can actually start getting your odds up to win it.
For sure.
It's always great looks there.
So right after we play all 23 of these games, we got that one game of Lucky 4 Bingo right at 6 p.m. And like I said, it's over $47,000 now. So you definitely want to try and get another chance at it, because I know JB24 was so close to getting it like the whole time. They were like one ball away for it quite a while. So definitely, I feel like we're getting closer and closer to getting that $47,000 out. So try and get a chance at it before you can't anymore. But after that, from 6 to 10 p.m. tonight, not tonight actually, because we are being interrupted by a Wild Wednesday tonight from 7 to 9. But before we go into the Wild Wednesday, we got the Skull Bingo to talk about, because we are still playing. It's the Skull Bingo sandwich tonight, and we are playing it from 6 to 7 and then from 9 to 10 p.m. So you got a grand total of 2 hours of Skull Bingo, but we got some really good prizes for that Skull Bingo for those 2 hours, because on the line prize, we got $527 and 10 balls or less. That large frame prize is at $19,980 and 43 balls or less, and that coverall prize is at $38,583 and 50 balls or less.
Yeah, great looks there for that Skull Bingo. But tonight, I mean, we have some PGL action happening right in the middle of Skull Bingo. Kind of a little bit after when we get done here.
That's right.
But it's coming around. We got Megasota game night that just happened on Tuesday last night. It's from 6:40. It's 6:40 to 8:50, right? Every Tuesday.
Yeah, it should be like a 6:40 to around probably I don't know about 8:50, but I think it's more around
8:40.
Like 8:40 maybe, yeah.
Around that. It's around a 2-hour broadcast. Yeah. Sometimes it goes longer, sometimes it goes shorter.
Yeah, I think it's a little
depending on
shorter,
how fast people win.
Yeah, normally about 8:30, I think.
Okay.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah,
So it changes because of the jackpot jungle. So.
Right. Yeah. So we'll see. I mean we'll see next Tuesday when it ends, but it should be around 2 hours, maybe a little bit less. So
that's right.
Good looks there. Every Tuesday we have that. It's the coverall 54 balls right now. It's $14,478 there. That jackpot jungle coverall looking really good. We gave out a lot of jackpots last Tuesday, but we didn't end up giving that coverall out. So I mean, that means that there's still money to be won, a lot of PGL points to be won, and that jackpot that's looking really nice. So definitely go check out those every Tuesday. But tonight we have a Wild Wednesday. It's from 7 to 9 every Wednesday, so an hour after our broadcast, you'll have an hour of Skull Bingo and a Lucky 4 Bingo game. So, I mean, great stuff to stick around for. And then from 7 to 9, you have that Wild Wednesday, so you can earn some PGL points. So maybe you earn some PGL points on the Megasota game night. Now you can earn more PGL points in this Wild Wednesday. The coverall is the Jackpot Jungle 25-cent card edition. So that's at 52 balls there, but it's at $8,307. I mean, that's great value for 25-cent cards there.
Oh, yeah, no, 100% really, really good value for that Wild Wednesday finale. But we have one more PGL day for next week, actually.
Right.
Because it will be on that Monday Night Football is when the Vikings game day will be. It will be 30 minutes before kickoff, December 20th, that's Monday, versus the Bears. That will be a lot of fun. I'm pretty sure it is right. For you guys, I'm pretty sure it's at 6:20. Let me take a look really quick just to, get the final details in for you guys. But yeah, so okay, no, it'll be at 7:15 for you guys. So we'll be in right about like 6:45. Probably.
All right.
No, that's 40 minutes, like 6:55.
6:55.
Just 10. No, 6:45. That was
6:45. Sorry,
Yes.
I wasn't paying attention, so then I was just totally agreeing.
Oh,
with
yeah,
whatever
no,
you
you are
said.
totally fine.
I was kind of just a little bit spaced out because I was focused on looking at the ball counts and what was
That's right.
happening. We have a lot of cool players out there, and we are unfortunately moving on to this $5.40 Musco here, but somebody will get it, and so,
That's right.
because it is a Musco.
Oh, yeah, that is correct.
Yeah, we do have that Bears game on Monday we get to look forward to because I have a sneaky suspicion that we can take the Bears behind the woodshed a little bit.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Oh, yeah, but that will be at 7:15 for you guys, but we will be logging on for the Vikings game day at 6:45 with a lot of cool football-themed bingo games. Ian and Big John will be hosting that one, so definitely tune in for that. But we got a couple winners. We got, who is it, Ken at Sundance Golf Banquet Bowl and Dean J over at American Legion Bryceland. Both splitting up that $5.40. Nice job, Dean J and Ken.
And nice job to you too. And we got some fun national days to hit with you guys.
We do.
Yeah, I mean, today is National Cupcake Day.
Okay.
Yeah, so December
yummy.
15th recognizes National Cupcake Day. The cupcake was originally known as the 1, 2, 3, 4 cake because the recipe called for 1 cup of butter, 2 cups of sugar, 3 cups of flour, and 4 eggs, and also 1 cup of milk and 1 spoonful of baking soda.
Okay, so it's more like the 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes.
Okay. The triple 1, 2, 3, 4.
The triple 1, 2, 3, 4. So
understandable.
Well, I guess the 1, 2, 3, 4 cake made it a little bit easier, and then they were like, "Oh, let's just make it the cupcake."
They're just like, I don't want to have to say 1, 2, 3, 4 every time. So definitely, that's some cool stuff, though. Maybe check in, let us know what your favorite kind of cupcake is. I think my favorite cupcake I've ever had was it was like a cupcake with filling on the inside, and it was it was like a chocolate cupcake, and then it had like a icing on it, and then it had like a chocolate filling in the middle, and it was
that's
really
pretty good.
Yeah, no,
That
it was awesome
sounds,
stuff.
I mean,
oh yeah, well, 100%. And they even had like another one. I didn't try that one, but they had a vanilla one with icing on it. It was just a vanilla cupcake with strawberry filling on the inside, and that one did look pretty good. But I just grabbed the chocolate one.
Played it safe, got the chocolate.
That's right.
It probably tasted better than the strawberry, but
Yeah,
the strawberries
100%.
are also very good. So I
Exactly.
mean, just cupcakes in general are good. But I don't know if I can name a cupcake that was my favorite. I'm not a huge cupcake guy, but when I do, I enjoy it.
If you think of the perfect the perfect cupcake that you would want to eat, what comes to your mind?
I don't know. When you were describing that, I have had a cupcake that was very Oreo, specific
Kind of
design.
like a cookies and cream type.
Right. So it had a very cookies and it had a very cream. Cream frosting on top of it, and then it was Oreo kind of like that. How would I describe the chocolate flavor of the Oreo?
It's I'm not sure, like a milk chocolate with
it's more of
vanilla.
I felt like it's always more of a cocoa because it's not that super sweet,
okay.
of the Oreo crust.
I understand what you mean.
Exactly.
Okay,
Well,
yeah.
it tasted like that, but it mixed really well because the cream frosting was very sweet, and so with it having more of a duller chocolate flavor, it really mixed well together. And so if I could have that, but then have a chocolate filling in the middle, that would be really good.
That would be really good. I actually had a McFlurry from McDonald's recently, and it was a Chips Ahoy McFlurry. It's like a new McFlurry they have out, and it barely really even tasted like Chips Ahoy as much as it just straight up tasted like cookie butter mixed with caramel in it, and it was so good.
I bet.
I had to say it was actually really really good, and I mixed in some hot fudge with it too because I like hot fudge. But
yeah,
no,
we
it was some
have
good stuff.
Nikki checking in saying that she loves lemon cake cupcakes. So I'm
I like
gonna
lemon
be
cupcakes.
I'm gonna be honest here. Lemon cupcakes aren't my forte.
Really?
But
Really?
I do understand how you could like them.
Okay. No, I'm not gonna lie. I was actually talking about this with my girlfriend recently, and we were just talking about like how we love like lemon desserts. Like lemon desserts are like on like our top like
Lemon desserts are on my bottom.
Really?
I have to be honest.
I love lemon. I like lemon bars. I like lemon cupcakes. Lemon cake is like my favorite though. Like a good lemon cake with like cream cheese frosting type of thing. That's
Okay. Yeah. See, I understand how you could like it because I do like lemon flavored like Skittles, or that sort of like a fruitier, sugary candy. Like I like the lemon flavor in it. I just can't.
You just like the more gummy like lemon,
right?
But rather than like a cake lemon flavor,
right? I don't know what it is about it, but it just doesn't sit right with me.
I understand how you can discern a difference between them because like a candy lemon flavor is definitely different than like a lemon pastry flavor. Or something, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I guess maybe the artificial lemon is more tasty to me than like maybe having like a real lemon flavor.
Like in a cake or something. Yeah, I can understand that because I know people that like banana flavored things but don't like bananas.
Right.
And that's
hilarious because I hate banana flavored things, but I love bananas.
Yeah,
so.
no, I'm more like that too, to be honest. Because, but before we go further down this rabbit hole, we got Ken over at Sundance Golf Banquet Bowl in Dayton taking away that $7.40 prize in 66 balls or less. Nice job, Ken. That's right. But I know there is a reason why bananas actually taste different than the banana candy flavor, and it's because there were different like the most like popular version of the banana that Americans had in like the 50s and 40s was a different kind of banana. Oh. So it was actually a more like sweet decadent banana rather than the bigger like kind of like heartier bananas we have now.
Right.
And so and apparently it was softer and stuff too, but it actually had like a pretty distinctly different flavor compared to the bananas we have now.
Okay, so I always felt like the artificial bananas that flavor that we get is a way stronger of like the worst like kind of flavor of a banana, whereas the heartier version is kind of like it's not so much of that flavor. You just get a hint of it, which is actually nice. Like I'm okay with a hint of it because you can add that in. It's kind of like pickles for me. I know that there's a lot of this might be blasphemous to pickle lovers because I know that people that are into pickles really do like pickles, but I enjoy it in more as of a hint of pickle flavor.
I can understand that. Just a little hint of it. But I was able to find those bananas I was talking about. And it is called the, it's called the Gros Michel banana. And so it's like a different it was the main variety of banana grown until like the 1950s. And it was known as the Big Mike banana.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know why, but that was the main like variety of bananas grown until the 50s, where a lot of crops were killed off because of a certain thing that happened.
Right.
Yeah, and so like the new types of bananas that we have
were Dust Bowl.
The Dust Bowl or something. Oh, I don't know about the Dust Bowl. But this is we have a new type of banana now. So
nice.
It's a little interesting fact as to why those candy bananas might taste different than regular bananas.
All right. Well, the more you know.
That's right. But we do have some more national days to get into, but happy National Cupcake Day.
Exactly.
Definitely maybe eat a couple cupcakes, or 2 or 3. There's no limit on them today because it's National Cupcake Day. But we got a pretty cool one up next. It's a pretty important one. It is the Bill of Rights Day. And we got a pretty cool, little description of it, but it is now, therefore, Franklin D. Roosevelt, President of the United States of America, do hereby designate December 15th, 1941 as Bill of Rights Day. And I call upon the officials of the government and upon the people of the United States to observe the day by displaying the flag of the United States on public buildings and by meeting together for such prayers and such ceremonies as may seem to them appropriate. So the first 10 amendments to the United States Constitution make up the Bill of Rights. Passed by Congress on September 25th, 1789, all of these rights place limits on the power of the government.
Bill of Rights Day definitely has become a lot less of a very known thing since I've gotten out of high school. Yeah. So I
100%.
just definitely being in high school, the Bill of Rights Day was like, today is Bill of Rights Day, and then you'd have like people announce the Bill of Rights like stuff over the announcements like randomly throughout the day. I mean, it's just that sort of thing would happen, and so. But it is also really it's really good to recognize that today is really important. That the Bill of Rights is extremely important. So. Definitely, if you don't know all about your rights, you could read up on the Bill of Rights.
That's right. You should probably know the first 10 amendments. They are pretty important to living your daily life in America. But definitely, super important stuff. Maybe take today and brush up on the first 10 amendments at least,
Yeah.
Because, you might kind of be like, oh, I totally forgot what the 8th Amendment was. Type of thing. And that's understandable. We don't read the Bill of Rights every day. But yeah, maybe take today, brush up on them, and, be like, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
I got those.
I
ones.
know the Bill of Rights.
I kind of know it now. Say it 7 times in your head so you can better for memory.
Exactly.
but we do. So happy National Bill of Rights Day. But we have one up next that is a little interesting.
Yeah, it's a fun one. It's Cat Herders Day. December 15th recognizes those whose lives or job is like herding cats. They seem cute and adorable and innocent. How much trouble can they cause? In general, when describing our lives, our jobs, are they that difficult? When describing our lives or our jobs, are they that difficult? No matter how organized we try to be, errant kitties get away. While we are focused on bringing 3 or 4 tasks into line, another spills the milk or creates an avalanche of problems. Before we know it, chaos ensues.
Yeah, that's right. But before we go further, we got Steve over at the Square Deal in Mankato taking away $33.40. Nice job, Steve, taking away that Musco prize. But yeah, no, Cat Herders Day. That's funny. I thought it was going to be more about people that actually like caught cats or something.
Right.
But interesting. I wonder what the origin of this day is. Cat Herders Day.
Right.
But yeah, I guess it's less about the actual cats than more as like kind of maybe take this day, organize like all the things that you got going on recently.
You haven't heard the saying before?
Cat herders?
This job, this is harder to manage than a herd of cats, or like.
Oh, I guess I understand.
I feel like I'm a cat herder right now, trying to get you to do stuff. Yeah.
I mean, I would understand it if someone said to me, but I've never heard that somebody say that.
Really? Yeah. My parents used to say it all the time to us kids because my family, I've got 3 other siblings with me, and so they were always like, we're trying to get you to do stuff. It's like herding cats. So,
that's some funny stuff. So definitely, well, hey. Maybe take today, herd your cats up, whether metaphorical or literal. Mm-hmm. And, definitely some cool stuff. And that is a good point, though. When describing our lives or, the things we do, are they really that difficult? Because, that's something I struggle with a lot is, kind of overwhelming myself with, simple things.
Right.
So it's kind of like, oh, I have to do the laundry and do the dishes. My day is ruined. There's no way I can do all these things.
Exactly.
And it's like, okay, I just have to do the laundry.
Yeah, take a step back and realize, this is doable.
Exactly.
It's not.
This takes a normal person an hour, maybe.
Right.
I can get this done real quick.
Exactly.
So definitely, maybe take a step back if you're feeling overwhelmed with everything, and try and herd your cats up.
Exactly.
But we do have one more national day, and it's a cool one. It is. It's another metaphorical one. Yeah. It's National Wear Your Pearls Day. National Wear Your Pearls Day on December 15th. Today reminds us that when life throws dirt our way, we all have value in the end. The beautiful result of nature's design, one irritating grain of sand can cause an iridescent pearl to form.
Yeah, so definitely realize that even if something bad happens to you, or you feel like you've been thrown away for a little bit. Realize that you still have worth and potential, and that you make a value and a difference to society and just people in your life, or just a difference to yourself. So.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, 100%. So let me take this day, appreciate yourself, maybe treat yourself a little bit.
Yeah.
And celebrate National Wear Your Pearls Day. Maybe wear your pearls if you got some.
Exactly.
I know I don't have any. So definitely, but that is a cool one. We got all the days, National Cupcake Day, Bill of Rights Day, Cat Herders Day, and the National Wear Your Pearls Day. So some cool ones today. But we do have Oh, okay. But before I go into anything else, though, we do have 24 balls drawn into this game. We got that minor prize at $112.25 and 52 balls or less. That means next game it will be flipping up to 56 balls or less to win. So that is an interesting development for everybody. But we got that major at almost $3,600. You can get it in 48 balls or less. That mega prize is at $100,000 and 43 balls or less. And the must-go prize is at $35.60.
Yeah, and that minor, it's looking good. We're going to bump up to 56 balls if we don't give it out right now during this game. So we'll see if we can give that one out. Yeah, we have... Did you talk about the Twins news? Did I miss that?
I'm about to let them know. But we do have a little bit of Twins news. Not too much, though. Actually, let me check in with the Twins. Let's see if they've made any like free agency signings or anything. I know there is like a lockout going on. I don't know about baseball that much, but let's see. Okay, it looks like they can still make moves during the lockout and stuff, so that's cool. Let's take a look at maybe some people that they should be calling. Let's see. So it looks like the lockout has actually kind of put us in a bad position because we have a lot to work to do, and maybe there's not a lot of stuff we can do in the offseason while this is happening. But before we go forward, we do have Steve at the Square Deal in Mankato winning $35.60. Nice job, Steve.
Yeah.
Got a couple wins tonight now. But yeah, so whatever the lockout is about, there is a freeze on player movements, and that limits what the Twins can do this offseason. But apparently they can still talk to other general managers behind the scenes, although none of these trades can become official until the lockout ends. They can at least just lay the groundwork for some deals and announce them once the freeze is lifted. So that's some cool stuff. It looks like some teams were thinking about calling is the Oakland Athletics. Let's see. They want to maybe talk about Bob Melvin, Chris Bassett, Sean Mania, Frankie Montas. That's some people that we're looking at for from the Oakland A's.
All right.
The Seattle Mariners. We have some people that we're looking at too. Marco Gonzalez, Chris Flexen, and Logan Gilbert are people that we might have our eyes on as well. That could fit our team pretty well. The Cincinnati Reds are another team we're thinking of calling. Let's see. Okay, Luis Castillo is somebody that we're really thinking about. He's a right-handed pitcher. He led the MLB with 16 losses last season, but still posted a respectable 3.98 ERA. That's not that bad. So definitely you can tell he's a good pitcher, just kind of on a crappy team.
Right.
So that's not too bad. But yeah, those are just a few teams we're thinking about calling and working some deals out with during this lockout and stuff. So that's some cool stuff. Definitely, check in with the Twins and maybe send them over some luck mentally, since we are in the off season right now and not playing any games. But as you guys know, here at Pilot Games, we did team up with the Minnesota Twins. You can play that ETAP game Twins Win today wherever Pilot Games are played. It's a lot of fun. You can pick out your favorite home run derby, bonus batter in the home run derby bonus round, and you can see how many home runs you can hit to get the biggest prize available.
Exactly.
That's right. But definitely try that one out. But now, we only have 45 seconds left to get enrolled. Definitely go ahead and do that. We got that minor jackpot at $154, and you can get it at 56 balls or less. That's definitely a pretty good chance at that.
And we are getting enrolled to our Lucky 4 bingo game here, game number 6.
Okay.
So we'll see who can get some extra luck for this Lucky 4 bingo game, or just have enough luck to get this minor.
It's kind of a good omen.
One of these jackpots. Exactly.
Yeah, this minor clicks up right when we hit the lucky game. I'm just saying.
I'm just making connections.
I'm just relaying the information to you.
We're just making points. We're seeing them and we're connecting them.
You guys have seen Jimmy Neutron. That brain blast. That's what's happening every second of this broadcast.
Basically, like if you were to zoom in on his brain, you'd see all the neurons firing, and they would.
That's right.
I mean, if you couldn't see, his hair's down a little bit. There was a vein that popped out on his forehead because his brain was just working.
That's right. But we do have that minor. It's at 56 balls or less. The must-go is at 33.40. Got a couple nice prizes we got our eyes on, so definitely keep your bingo faces on. We're only 13 balls drawn. There it is. That's what I like to see. But we do have the Twiking Zone standings to get into. Yeah. And I'll take up the players right off the bat because in 10th place, it is Kick It over at Bleachers with 142,000 points. In 9th place, we got Joni over at VFW North St. Paul with 166,000 points. In 8th place, we enter the 200,000 point club with Puts over at Shiners and Jenkins with 202,000 points. In 7th place, we got Looser Dave over at VFW Spring Lake Park with 209,000 points. In 6th place, we got Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon with 223,000 points. In 5th place, it is Scrub Eye over at American Legion Fridley with 247,000 points. Now in 4th place, actually a little switcheroo happening here. We got SNS over at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards with 260,000 points, but that wasn't enough points to keep his place in 3rd place because he got knocked back to 4th, and this player in 3rd place took his spot, Nan, over in Corky's Bar in South Haven, taking away 268,000 points, now sticking it out in 3rd place. But now moving on in 2nd place, only 1,000 points ahead from Nan is Lucky Tim over at American Legion Shakopee with 269,000 points. But in 1st place with about 99,000 points over 2nd place, so a pretty comfy lead there. Yeah. It is Not Lucky in Corner Bar and Goodhue in 1st place with 368,000 points.
We got in this game number 6 for this Lucky 4 bingo game number 6, we have Dirk. Nice. From the Square Deal in Mikado getting $33.40. Actually, no, Dirk won the minor.
Oh, the lucky game.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Game, we were
Dirk
just saying
over at the Square Deal winning over about $187.40. Yeah. Dirk won. That is insane. I didn't even notice. Oh
wow.
My goodness!
We made the connections.
Your
brain
power.
You were making plans, deals, wheels. It was all making sense.
I can't believe it.
It all came together, and Dirk made it happen.
Dirk made it happen. Good job. Hey. Oh my goodness, that was insane. Wow. Now I really had a brain blast moment.
Exactly.
On live broadcast. Mama, I made it.
It was you basically. It was your push the glasses up moment.
Literally the glint,
shine. Yes.
The
glint of the light came off, and you said it's going out.
It's going out. The jackpot has arrived. That's some funny stuff. But good job to Dirk taking away that minor jackpot. But that's awesome.
Yeah.
That gives us more time to build up another one before the end of the broadcast.
Right. We could possibly have a 3 jackpot broadcast.
That's right. Because Jordana and I had a three jackpot broadcast just about, and we started off from nothing. So that just like today. So we might be on par or on pace to have a 3 jackpot.
Hopefully
night.
that's another brain blast moment,
that's
and we can get it to happen.
Listen to me. I'm speaking wise words.
We have half the equation has already been written here. We got you having brain blast moments.
That's right.
Now all we need is a Dirk or another player like Dirk to go out and make it happen. So we'll see if you guys can make it happen here. We're hoping that it can. We got some location standings for you guys here. In 10th place, we have our place on 3rd in Faribault with 246,000 points. 9th place, it's Miniger Sports Hub in the Crescent with 274,000 points. 8th place, it's Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale with 280,000 points. 7th place is Lakefront Bar in the Center with 283,000 points. Into our 300,000 point club. 6th place, it's American Legion Fridley with 385,000 points. 5th place is Maple View Lounge the second with 396,000 points, only 4,000 points away from that 400,000 point club. So we'll see if Maple View Lounge the second can get in fairly soon here. I know that I've been seeing a couple players out there from Maple View at least getting some points. So we'll see. 4th place it's Carboni's Pizzeria in Pub Oakbrook Heights with 411,000 points. In 3rd place it's Corky's Bar South Haven with 466,000 points. I've been seeing a lot of players from Corky's Bar South Haven. I think that they've been making quite a bit of jumps here because at the Vikings bingo, I know that there was at least 3 players from Corky's Bar South Haven playing. We might see some big jumps from them. not into our 500,000 point club, but into our 600,000 point club. We've been talking about these two a lot. I mean, they've been killing it. They're both almost into the 700,000 point club. I mean, just absolutely dominating. In second place, it's VFW Spring Lake Park with 280,000 points. You know, I was saying Corky's Bar South Haven has a lot of players. VFW Spring Lake Park has had a ton of play happening. They are just a machine over there. And in first place, though, we have Corner Bar Goodhue with 693,000 points, and they also just pump out wins like it's nothing because those players are top tier over there.
Oh, yeah, 100%. So definitely nice job to everybody on these top 10 standings, including the players and locations. You guys are all doing really good, but, you know, stepping a little outside of the bingo realm. We have entered the E-Tab zone because, you know, it's not the same as the Twiking zone. But it's just a little bit more lighthearted and fun.
Exactly.
That's right. But it's a little bit more like, you know, those like jump zone places.
Yes,
it's more like that type of zone. So definitely, you know, the E-Tab zone. Yeah. But we are right now listening to the Extreme Lounge version of Easy Money. It's a lot of fun. Easy Money is probably one of my favorite ones. One of my favorite themes as well. But, you know, if you don't feel like playing some extreme Easy Money, maybe go on over to one of our other 50 different charitable E-Tab games we got here at Pilot Games. You can play any of them anytime to win huge prizes up to $1,500. And all these games have small bets between 50 cents and $5 and awesome bonus free play rounds as well.
Hey, you know, maybe go check out some E-Tab games. We're always giving out E-Tab jackpots all the time, and so you definitely should go check out those E-Tabs.
Oh, yeah.
We talked about those PGL nights, and we've talked about getting PGL points, but the only way you can get those PGL points is if you're signed up at pgl.world. So please sign up at pgl.world to become a member of our league. Before I keep going on about that, though, we got a winner.
That is right. We got JJE over at American Legion Monticello taking away $30.40. Nice job, JJE.
Yeah, good job to you. But you know who should be signed up? Who should be signed up is JJE. We would love to see you over at the PGL.world.
Right. But so you sign up, and then we shine you up when we get to the spotlight.
Exactly.
That's right. Because we are spotlighting some new PGL members. Because we got players like Miami Beach joining up, and Miami Beach was actually kind of a veteran in Pilot Games because they won a insane jackpot on the Megasota game night on that jackpot jungle. That was when it reached like over $123,000, and Miami Beach took about half of it, or exactly half of it actually, with about like over 60 grand in prizes. So definitely awesome stuff for Miami Beach.
It was crazy stuff. Definitely. He already has his beginner's luck going out to him. You know, him signing up now and getting a little bit more extra luck, like he's bound to win a jackpot.
Exactly. So welcome Miami Beach. But we also got Toda68 joining up. We got PCK913. We got Bam Bam. We got Schwaffy. We got D's. We got Keith, and we got Gorilla G, all joining up with the PGL crew. Hello and welcome, everybody. Hopefully we can get some jackpots out to you guys soon enough. But a little something for you to do right when you join up with the PGL. You can choose 5 squares for the Vikings versus Bears on Monday, December 20th. And how do you do that, you might wonder? You log up onto the Player Connect app, you launch it up, and then once you log in, right on the main screen above your profile picture, there will be that little Sports Link logo. You're just going to tap on that. It will take you to the E-tip boards, and then you can choose those 5 squares. But points are going to be awarded for the first, second, third, and fourth quarters. You can play for free in that Player Connect app and earn PGL points for Season 10 if you win. And we actually had a couple winners on those E-tip boards last week.
We had 2 winners here with Tony 5 with 2,000 points and Jay Ruggs, one of our fellow broadcasters, getting 1,000 points. So good looks. And those points for them went directly into their PGL standings. So we'll hit you guys with a couple PGL standings, you know, before you go out and win a bunch of points this Wild Wednesday.
Oh, yeah, 100%. And I'll pick up the players right off the bat because we got right outside of the top 10, actually getting knocked right out of it. It's Fishy 24 and Drumskeet. Both get knocked out in one fell swoop.
Wow, those are 2 powerful PGL players right there.
That is right. That is very much right. But taking their place, couple icons, I'd say. He is in 10th place. Mr. Rocky over at Schiffler's Liquor. And Rocky has 1,057,000 points. That may or may not be the legendary Rocky Balboa. I don't know. It's a legend. Any reports you've heard. but yeah, 10th place, Rocky is taking it up. And in 9th place, also a newcomer on the standings, it is Bam Bam, one of our new PGL members. And Bam Bam over at Stewartville Legion Post has been busy, because Bam Bam has 1,059,000 points already in the top 10.
Exactly. Bam Bam is one of those players that had points because they've been before, and we could never associate it with a name. And so once they signed up, we actually could give them their points that they've been earning. And so now they're already in the top 10. So they were one of those hidden PGL players, that has been out there. And it could be you. If you have been playing and getting PGL points, or maybe you just don't know, if you sign up at pgl.world, you'll figure it out pretty quick because you'll get those points. So
if you don't know how many points, if you've just been playing like almost every PGL night, then I'm sure you have a ton of PGL points logged up. So definitely, if you haven't already, do make a PGL account so you can see all of them. But getting further in these PGL standings, after 9th place, that was Bam Bam. In 8th place, it is Wet Santa over at Clive's Roadhouse and Rogers, taking away 1,268,000 points. Now in 7th place, we got Nixon over at VFW Roseville with 1,321,000 points. In 6th place, we got Sloppy over at Malone's Bar and Grill with 1,334,000 points. In 5th place, it is SpongeBob over at Eagles St. James with 1,573,000 points. In 4th place, though, we got a little switcheroo. It's Forget You D over at VFW Austin, getting bumped out of the top 3. Now, but he does have 1,684,000 points, but able to edge him out by about 5,000 points. It is in 3rd place, Bryzo taking Forget You D's spot over at the Underground Bar and Grill. Bryzo has 1,689,000 points.
Yeah, we got a winner here. It's Stella from Elsie's Bar and Grill in Caledonia.
Caledonia.
Yeah, that was
Castlevania.
I know. That's
but nice job, Stella, able to take away that must-go prize.
Yeah, $21.80 going to you, Stella. Nice job.
That's right.
We just talked about those players. Yeah, you just talked about how Devoid is in that top spot.
We got 2 more spots before I get. But that's okay. Everybody knows where Devoid is at in these standings. But in 2nd place is T-Mac 750 over at Howie's Corner Bar with 1,693,000 points, and then the obvious 1st place spot. It is Devoided over at Roadside with 2,081,000 points. Nice job, Devoided. Able to helm up those standings for so long. But we do have some location standings to get into.
10th place here, we have Underground Bar and Grill in Mankato with 4,283,000 points. 9th place, it's VFW Austin with 4,329,000 points. 8th place is Root River Saloon, the second in Lanesboro with 4,406,000 points. 7th place is Howie Sports Bar and Grill in St. Cloud with 4,611,000 points. 6th place into our 5 million point club, Moose Lodge Wake Park in St. Cloud with 5,176,000 points. 5th place, it's Neeson's Gaylord with 5,259,000 points. 4th place is Cabin Bar Nicolette with 5,529,000 points. Sometimes I get stuck on some of those numbers.
I totally get it.
We have in 3rd place VFW Northfield with 5,892,000 points. 2nd place is Neighborhood Tavern Effie with 5,955,000 points. And they were previously in 1st place. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So,
that's some big stuff
This
happening.
is crazy here.
Wow.
Neighborhood Tavern Effie has been number 1 for a while now, for a couple weeks, really. And so they've been on top, sitting pretty. And this location came out of nowhere. Talk about an RKO, because Beck's Pub in Becker is number 1 right now.
That's
they
insane.
are at the first into that 6 million point club. Everyone thought the Neighborhood Tavern Effie was going to get there first, but it was Beck's Pub in Becker with 6,121,000 points. Yeah, they used to be unranked a long time ago, but they've risen all the way up to that number 1 spot.
And you know what is insane about that? Beck's Pub and Becker does not have one PGL player in the top 10. That is crazy.
That means that there is a large number of players at Beck's Pub and Becker that are all doing their,
Doing their duty.
Doing their duty, really. It's
crazy.
spread out,
that is some awesome stuff. That is a team effort right there from Beck's Pub and Becker. Not only able to get over Neighborhood Tavern and Effie, but also able to zoom right past them into the 6 million point club too.
Exactly.
So that is and they have a pretty good lead now as well. So really great job from Beck's Pub and Becker. Almost a 200,000 point lead.
Right.
About 150,000 points, I think, is their lead. But that's some awesome stuff. So definitely nice job, Beck's Pub and Becker. You guys are all doing amazing. But that was all of our, locations. That was the first place spot. So nice job, everybody in those standings, in the PGL standings. But we do have a little bit of wild news to get into because it is a very wild Wednesday.
Yeah.
So, it's something we got to do. We got to hit this. But the Wild right now, they are at 19-8-1 on the season. And the game between the Carolina Hurricanes and the Minnesota Wild at XL Energy Center in St. Paul, Minnesota on Tuesday was postponed after 4 Hurricanes entered NHL COVID-19 protocol. The rescheduled date for the game is yet to be determined. But forwards Jordan Stahl, Andrei Shevnikov, and Steven Lorentz, and defenseman Ian Cole entered protocol on Tuesday, one day after forward Sebastian Aho and Seth Jarvis and a member of the training staff did as well. The NHL said it will provide an update this Wednesday. The Hurricanes are scheduled for a home game against the Detroit Red Wings on Thursday, when the Wild are scheduled to host the Buffalo Sabres. So that's some awesome stuff. Our next game will be against the Buffalo Sabres at 7 p.m. on Thursday. But let's see what the NHL had to say about that postponing.
Oh, hey, look at you.
Ooh,
it's Dirk again.
Nice. What's up, Dirk? Able to get in another win.
Exactly.
Nice job.
Dirk from the Square Deal and Mink Auto back again for $25.40. Nice job, Dirk.
Oh, yeah, that's some awesome stuff. Let me try and find out what the NHL said about the Wild game between Hurricanes.
After this win, that means that we are going into our lucky number 11 game.
Ooh,
I believe so.
Okay.
Yes.
So awesome stuff. That would be really cool. But we do have about 2.5 minutes left to get enrolled, so definitely go ahead and do that. That minor jackpot after this game will rise up to 56 balls or less.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. We are in our number 11 game here, and so we'll see if somebody can, get the extra luck. I mean, we already had that lucky number 6 game. Get a winner there. Dirk taking home that big that minor jackpot there. So we're closing in on it. But
goodness! Wow, the NHL is just going crazy right now. There's a huge COVID-19 outbreak throughout the league. So on Tuesday, 3 more. Okay, so on Monday, the NHL postponed the Calgary Flames games through at least December 16th as the team deals with the COVID-19 outbreak. Because on Tuesday, 3 more players were added to their confirmed case list, bringing the total to 9 players and a staffer. That's a lot of players on your roster to just not have available. But that's just the tip of the iceberg across the NHL apparently, because the Hurricanes, 2 more and a staffer entered the protocol Monday, along with Ian Cole. We went over that. So that was, wow. So they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people on their team that had tested positive. That's insane. And probably way more that are going to have to be out because of close contact as well.
Exactly.
Because, that's a huge thing, too, with the COVID protocols. Wow, that is insane. The Islanders are dealing with it, too. The Avalanche, the Oilers, the Bruins have a few people. The Canucks have a few people, quite a few people as well. Yeah. Wow. That's crazy. The Red
all
Wings
entered
as well.
on Tuesday.
The Predators have a list of players. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players. That is insane. Wow. That is a lot of stuff is going on in the NHL right now because of that. That is some crazy stuff. A lot of games are going to have to be postponed and rescheduled because of that. So that is some pretty big news, I mean, in the NHL world. So definitely keep that in mind if you're a sports bettor, if you're, interested in the NHL at all. That is some pretty big stuff. So yeah, but until then, the Wild have remained, I guess a little bit unaffected so far. So that's awesome stuff for the Wild at least. But we do have a game against the Buffalo Sabres. I think I didn't see anything about them either, so I think they're relatively safe as well. But we will be playing them 7 p.m. on Thursday. So, yeah, that's some pretty cool stuff from our Wild.
Right.
We've been doing really good recently.
Exactly.
So, yeah, super cool stuff. Having an awesome season. But as you guys know, we have teamed up with that number one team in the NHL, the Wild. And we had teamed up with them for the ETAP game, Let's Go Wild, today at your favorite Minnesota bar. So definitely go ahead and do that. Maybe send the Wild a little bit of luck for that game on Thursday. But until then, we are about 32 balls drawn in on this game. We got that minor at $129.25. That means after this game, if it doesn't go out in 52 balls, it will click up to 56 balls or less next game. So keep that in mind. We just won that last one on the very first game. It turned 56 balls.
Right.
So you're going to want to get enrolled. You do not want to miss one chance at it because it went out instantly.
Exactly.
So definitely keep that in mind. But we got that must-go prize at $25.80 this game, even if we don't hit that minor. So a pretty good prize waiting for us. But let's see. 47 balls, 48. We're past the major. We're moving on to the minor. We can actually still hit the minor.
The scroller might be
could still be a little off.
So
not looking like it. That's
on to
okay.
the $25.80 must go there. So we'll see who can get that. But we can hit you guys in the meantime with a fishing report. Lake of the Woods, Rainy River here by Outdoors Weekly.
Ooh.
And this was last Friday, so not too much. Not too much updates here. Just make sure that you stay tuned.
Oh, yeah, this is the same update.
Exactly. So
yeah, it's just been talking
tuned.
about kind of like make sure you're going by what the guides are saying when they check the ice.
Yeah, it's been colder lately, so more ice. And Dirk, wow, really killing it.
Hat trick for Dirk.
That is the hat trick. Hat trick plus a jackpot.
Man,
so
we got our own little Dirk Nowitzki on the broadcast going absolutely ham.
I wasn't quite sure I was going to make the reference until later, but
it was either Dirk Nowitzki or like Lil Dirk or something, and I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna put Lil Dirk.
We're gonna do one of the classic bigman goats.
Exactly.
Yeah, Dirk gets a little bit of Dirk. I mean,
Dirk, one of the goats of the rap game.
I mean,
definitely some cool stuff. But we'll stick with Dirk Nowitzki.
Yeah, he's right now. I mean, he's been draining threes all day. So we'll see.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's a big guy with big range. So we'll see.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
big guy with some big jackpots as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely some cool stuff.
Make sure you guys are staying up to date on how thick ice is and where to walk. Yeah. So just be careful.
I'm sure all you experienced fishermen, you guys probably already know all that stuff.
Right.
So
you probably out there sitting back and like, I know better than you. Don't say anything.
Stop talking, please.
Yeah.
And we will do exactly just that. So, but definitely have some nice fishing as this ice fishing season starts rolling on a little bit more.
Yeah.
And ice starts setting a little bit more. But just a reminder, when you're playing Pilot Games, definitely share those pictures with us. We want to see all of them, whether it's you winning some crazy jackpots, like maybe, if you happen to win this mega out of the blue, definitely send that in. We want to see that. But even if you're not winning jackpots and just having a lot of fun with your friends playing some Pilot Games, send in that picture too. We want to see that for sure. I was like, breathe first. I don't even know what happened. I was like choking on my words. But you can share any pictures you end up taking on Facebook by posting them with the hashtag Pilot Games, or by just sending them to us on Facebook directly, or you can even email them to jackpots@pilotgames.com.
Yeah, if you couldn't tell, I was pointing onto the other side of John's beautiful face to the hashtag Pilot Games right there. You can use the hashtag on, Facebook. You just mentioned that, and you can post your photos there. It's a great time.
Oh, yeah, 100%, 100%. But, after that little stuff, definitely send in your picture. We do have a little bit of Vikings news to get into.
Yeah.
Because we got some cool stuff happening. We're playing that game this Monday, so let's take a look at what's been going on.
Let's zoom in. The Vikings put running back Alexander Mattson on the reserve/COVID-19 protocol list on Monday. So some more COVID-19 shenanigans happening.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, Monday, and claimed running back Wayne Gallman off waivers from Atlanta.
Okay.
So maybe they put him in, maybe they don't. I know that we have, forget his name, special team standout Dan Chinsney.
I think it's like Chisina or
Chisina, and
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, and practice squad guard Kyle Hinton also went on the COVID-19 list for the Vikings. All 3 players tested positive for COVID-19, as did 34 other NFL players on practice squad members Monday. So, yeah, COVID-19 still affecting a lot of these sports seasons.
Very true.
Mattson, who had started 3 games this season as Dalvin Cook's backup, is unvaccinated and must sit out 10 games. Will miss Monday's night game in Chicago. Gallman's best game this season was against Dallas in Week 10 when he rushed for 55 yards on 15 carries. The Falcons waived him on Friday. And then we picked him up. So it was a quick pickup. We'll see if he either can take that spot through practice. We'll see if he's good enough. Or there was, I forget which player. It was he's taken 2 of kickoffs back for for touchdowns, and we might play him as our running back. We've added 3 more players to the COVID-19 list.
Oh, wow. Wow, that's some crazy stuff. Okay, let's take a look. Not liking what I'm seeing. So it looks like 3 more players joined them.
Including wide receiver / punter D.D. Westbrook. The Vikings also put 2 members of their practice squad on COVID-19, the wide receiver Tristan Jackson and running back A.J. Rose Jr.
Wow. That's D.D. Westbrook. That is a little something, but looks like even defensive end Danielle Hunter, who's out for the season with a torn pectoral muscle, was even placed on the COVID-19 list as well. Okay, so he has COVID as well, though.
And speaking of wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, getting it done.
Nice. Yeah, nice job, Dirk, over the square deal. And Mankato taking away that must-go prize of $34.80. Now that Miner is at about $172 before we get enrolled. That might make it to where if we don't get it next game, the game after will go up to 60 balls.
Yeah, and that means that Dirk won both of our Lucky 4 bingo games. I mean, he's got extreme luck going on right now.
Yeah, no, Dirk, you're a very lucky individual right now, let me tell you. You got to get enrolled for these next couple games, because I swear, if you end up winning like 2 jackpots in a night, that would be insane. That would be some crazy stuff happening.
And that actually was our home game there. So,
he won game number 11 too?
Yes.
And the hump game?
Yes. So he is at...
That's like triple luck.
Yeah, he is at... Let me count him up here. 1, 2, 3...
So I think 4 wins total?
I'm seeing 3 in a row. 4.
And then you had the earlier jackpot.
Right. Was that it? I thought he had one before that.
That was the first. And then, that is crazy.
We have Nikki checking in saying that he's won 5.
Oh, 5.
Yeah.
Wow, okay. Okay, Dirk, I see you. That is some awesome stuff from Dirk, able to show out on this broadcast tonight. So definitely some cool stuff. Still, we do have that COVID-19 list. It is back up to 6 players. That is, like you said, Dan Chisina, Alexander Madison, D.D. Westbrook, Kyle Hinton, Tristan Jackson, and then A.J. Rose. Yeah, that's all of them. Wow, that's some crazy stuff. Dang. So, something to keep in mind as we go forward in this game against Chicago. I feel like nobody really super big. I mean, obviously, besides Danielle Hunter. But we already knew he was going to be out for the season. D.D. Westbrook is somebody we do like to have on like kick and punt returns and stuff, so that is a little bit of a loss for our special teams. But he really isn't like our wide receiver 3. That's more of A.J. KJ Osborne's role. So definitely on the offensive side of things, nothing really lost there. But on special teams, that is somebody we like to have. But, other than that, we're just kind of gearing up for this game against the Bears Monday, December 20th. That's right. And it will be a Monday Night Football game right at 7:15 for you guys. And that Vikings game day will be starting 30 minutes beforehand at 6:50 or 6:45. So definitely come on out for that one. It will be a lot of fun. Big John and Ian will be hosting that one.
Yeah, great looks. And you guys may already know, but we are teamed up with the Minnesota Vikings for an ETAB game. Vikings victory. So pick a letter in that skull bonus to win huge prizes. I mean, it's a great time over at Vikings victory. It's one of our top ETAB games for good reason. So, go over there, get some money, and then you'll be sending luck over to our Vikings. So, and also sending some money to some charities. So
100%. I mean, whenever you guys are playing pilot games, you're supporting your communities. That is, our little slogan we always say at the broadcast, and it's some awesome. We say it because it's true. So it is some really cool stuff. Just something to keep in mind while you're playing this. It's some really cool stuff. But we are about 20 balls drawn in on this game. We got that must-go prize of $23.20. We got that minor jackpot now over $200. You know what that means? After this game, it will be at 60 balls or less to win if we do not give it out. If Dirk doesn't pull another Dirk on us.
Dirk could just take it right now. I mean,
Dirk could do Dirk things at this stage.
Exactly.
That's right. But other than that, we do have some Jackpot Hunter standings to get right into. And I'll take away the players right off the bat because we got a 4-way tie to start off these player standings with some pretty crazy stuff. Because in 10th place, we got Spanky303 at American Legion Fridley with 20,000 points, tied up with Bobo at Corner Bar and Goodhue, Player at Broadway Pizza, Maple Grove, and Joni at Bleachers. All of them share 20,000 points in 10th place. But up next in 8th place is another 2-way tie. It's between Michelob at Easton's Gaylord and Jim Rocks at American Legion Stillwater. They are both at 21,000 points. And then up next, only another 1,000 points ahead. In 6th place is another 2-way tie. Between Lula Finn at American Legion Shakopee and Pee Wee over at TJ's Tavern on an off sale. They both have 22,000 points. But in 5th place, we got Curtis J over at Country Lounge with 28,000 points. 4th place, we got one away at American Legion Rice with 30,000 points. Now in 3rd place, before we go over it, we got Jewel over at Norham's Wayside, 1 ball off. Taking away that must-go prize of $23.20. Wow, that is super close.
I mean, 1 ball off.
One ball off, 1 game off. They would have won it next round.
Exactly.
Wow.
So maybe you're definitely on target right now. So go and see
whatever you were doing, you were doing it correctly.
Exactly. So go and get enrolled. Go and see if you can get this next one, Jewel, because you're definitely on target. You just couldn't quite get the bullseye there.
That's right. So definitely some awesome stuff from Jewel. Able to get the must-go prize. Only 1 ball away from that jackpot. But as you guys can see, that minor jackpot is at over $240. You can get it in 60 balls or less. So definitely get enrolled for this next one because I have a feeling it's going to go on this very next. This very next game. So I will get further into these standings. I'm in the top 3 now because in 3rd place, it's Wolfstein, our Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards with 32,000 points. In 2nd place, it's Bowl over at Corner Bar and Goodhue with 33,000 points. But in 1st place, homing up the standings, it's Yags 370 over at Riverboat Depot with 51,000 points.
Yeah, that was our player standings there.
That's right.
Always got those crazy ties happening. Been happening for a while now. But in our location side of things, in 10th place, we have Municipal Liquor Store in Akeley with 42,000 points. 9th place, it's Neeson's Gaylord with 43,000 points. 8th place is Titan Sports Salute in Oakdale with 44,000 points. And moving on into our 50,000 point club. In 7th place is American Legion Shakopee with 53,000 points. 6th place is Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards in Coon Rapids with 54,000 points. 5th place is American Legion Rice with 68,000 points. In 4th place, it's Poppy's Cafe the Second in Coon Rapids with 69,000 points. And in 2nd place, we have a 2-way tie with Second place, Riverboat Depot and Sartell, and Quarter Bar Goodhue with 72,000 points for each of them, almost into that 75K point club. Just outside of it, we'll see who can break out, maybe get further in the 75K point club, or be the first out of those two to get in the 75K point club. We'll see. Time will tell. In first place, though, we have Country Lounge in St. Paul with 81,000 points, the only player in that 75 point club so far.
Oh, yeah. No, very, very true. Some awesome stuff happening from our locations, but also from our players as well. You guys are all doing really good, but we only got 30 seconds left to get enrolled for this minor jackpot here. It is over 200, well, not over, it's at exactly $250. You can win that minor jackpot in 60 balls or less. So definitely get enrolled. You do not want to miss this opportunity at this jackpot, because, I mean, like, we already won it in 56 balls or less. There's no way we're missing it at 60 balls or less.
No way.
So definitely, I'm not seeing that happening with this cast of people we got out here. I mean, the people we got playing right now, way too competitive. They would never let that slide.
Exactly.
I know that for a fact. But we do have that. Oh, it is over $250.
Yeah.
So $250.25, and it's at 60 balls or less. But that must-go prize is looking really good too, because it will be added on to the minor. It will be added on at a total of $38.80 if you manage to win both. But we do have some awesome celebrity birthdays to get into, and I'll let you take away the first one.
All right. In 1832, we have Alexander Gustav Eiffel, engineer, designed the Eiffel Tower.
Awesome. Yeah. Happy birthday, Mr. Alexandre Gustave Eiffel. Yeah. That's some awesome stuff.
Yeah.
Born in 1832.
1892.
1832.
I just talked about Alexander Gustav.
Yeah. He was born in 1832.
Yeah, I just talked about him.
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking that you were going on to the next one. You were saying 1832 and then going on to the next one.
Oh, no. I was just, I was going to say, like, I wonder when he built the Eiffel Tower.
Oh, my goodness. I had totally just
see. The wind
read
was
that wrong.
Oh, no, you're totally good. Okay, so it was built 1887. That's when construction started.
Gotcha.
So how old was he when the construction started on that? He was about, like, 50 years old? Yeah, about, like, 55.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's super cool stuff. Happy birthday, Mr. Eiffel, the engineer of the Eiffel Tower. It looks like he designed it and was like kind of an engineer on it too. So that's some cool stuff.
He could have possibly been dead after he designed it.
Yeah,
could have never seen the Eiffel Tower being built.
That would be sad.
That would be sad. But
but happy birthday anyways, Mr. Eiffel. That is just like, I think it's classified as one of the new wonders of the world, isn't it? The Eiffel Tower.
I'm not quite sure. One of the 10 wonders of the world.
Yeah, because like there's the wonders of the ancient world.
There's like the 8th wonder of the world.
Oh yeah,
like
which one? But and then like there's the new like wonders of like the recent like civilization. So we do have winners.
Yeah.
Oh, 62 balls. 2 balls off.
Wow, Gary won, getting super close there on target, but couldn't quite get there from Redmond Club in St. Peter. That actually is supporting our charity spotlight this week.
Oh,
So
that's
a cool connection there.
That's super cool stuff.
Gary got $38.80 and is also supporting St. Peter Redmond Club, but we'll talk about that later because that's very important, so we'll go over it later.
Yeah, no, that's awesome stuff though. So it's definitely one of our many really cool charity and location duos. That's what we like to see. But so I was looking. So there's the the new 7 wonders of the world, and it definitely not including the Eiffel Tower, because the new 7 wonders of the world are the Great Wall of China. I forgot how I knew how to say it at one point. It's like the Chichen. It's El Castillo. It's one of the Toltec style pyramids.
Yes, it's clearly chicken.
The chicken. It's El Castillo. But yeah, no, it's one of the. It's like in like kind of like Central America, like Mexico. Like I think like really southern Mexico is where it is. Like where like the Mayans used to be and stuff like that. But and then there's Petra. I don't know what that is. What's Petra? Oh, it's a rock cut Petra in Jordan. I see. So that is one of the other wonders. Yeah. Machu Picchu in Peru is one of them.
Yeah.
Christ the Redeemer statue. That's whatchamacallit, that one in Lima, isn't it? Or Lima, Peru. Is that where it is? Or no, I could be wrong. Is that Argentina? I'm not sure exactly. I know it's in South. Wait, is it in Brazil?
I always just thought it was in Brazil.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right. I think it is Brazil, but that is one of the new ones. And then the Roman Colosseum, and of course the Taj Mahal as well.
Taj Mahal.
So let's see what the ancient wonders are, because that's probably including the pyramids and stuff.
Right. Ancient wonders of the world here.
Yep.
We got Great Pyramid of Giza.
That's right.
The Hanging Gardens of Babylon.
Those are crazy.
Yeah.
That is super cool. And I don't think they're like they're not real anymore because like they were like destroyed or something. But like there's still like ruins of them or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. I wish I could go and see some of these.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got the statue of Zeus, Temple of Artemis, the mausoleum of Halicarnassus.
It's like Halicarnassus.
Halicarnassus, that definitely sounds right.
Yeah.
The Colossus of Rhodes. Pharaoh's Lighthouse of Alexandria.
Yeah, no, the Lighthouse of Alexandria is awesome. That is one of my favorite ones. They have a lot of Greek ones in the ancient world. But yeah, let me see, because I don't. Oh yeah, so these are all the wonders right here.
Right.
But let's see, the Hanging Gardens of Babylon.
Hanging Gardens of Babylon.
Because I don't know if those were destroyed. Now I want to see them now.
No.
Because I don't think they like look. Oh wait.
No.
Oh go. Yeah. No. That's like
Yeah. This is all.
Yeah. So yeah. No. It's not available. Yeah. That's what I thought.
Maybe right there. Do you see to the left?
This. Oh. Okay. Yeah. So this is what they look like now.
Wow. That is sweet.
Yeah. No. But like imagine that. But like as like a rich.
Right.
Like just like garden everywhere was like insane. So this isn't in Minecraft. It's so funny. It's like look up like the Hanging Gardens of Babylon. There's like a model of it in Minecraft.
Oh yeah, no, and I find it funny because you can do that with almost any building in the world these days.
Oh yeah, it's crazy. I mean, so Minecraft is like a game where you can only build like square objects, but some dude without editing the game at all was able to make a perfect circle, like a circular pool, somehow.
Oh, like they just did it at such a large scale that it ended up...
No. It was a small, like 4 blocks by 4 blocks.
Are you sure it wasn't modded?
No, it wasn't modded at all. It was insane. It was just like some like super nerdy dude about Minecraft that like just was able to like, just do it like based on the physics of the game.
Like just kind of glitched it out, basically.
Yeah, like kind of, but like it was an actual like perfect.
Right.
I think it involved like a lot of like the techie stuff of the game, like the redstone, like
like redstone and command blocks.
Yeah, like stuff like that. And I think that, but like the picture of it was literally just like circle of sand with like a pool and like there's a block. It was like like 5 blocks by 5 blocks of sand or something. And it was funny. Right. It was funny. Well, we'll have to look at it later because I know people probably don't like Minecraft talk. I don't normally talk about it either, but it's just some random thing I saw on like Instagram and I was like, what?
And okay, well, great stuff. Well, to get back to our bingo lives here,
62
we have,
balls again.
Another 2-ball win away. We got Tracy from Maple Tavern and Ocio.
Yeah.
Ocio. I don't know why I said Ocio, but Ocio. Getting $63 there. So, yeah, that means that people are competing for this. And that means that next game we're going to be at 64 balls or less. So,
wow. Yeah, no, we're already at 64. What? I mean, like I was like thinking of taking a little break, but like we're gonna wait until we give this one out,
right?
To take one break. So
you guys will win this, and then we're gonna go on break.
That's right. That's some funny stuff. I was like, we'll give it out like right away. Like, I don't have to worry about it. But then like, whew. And now we're at 64 balls.
I have seen it where we went. Me and Ian the other day went 2 games without giving out at 64 balls.
Wow. Okay.
I think so at least. I know that there was at least one. There was at least one where we missed it.
Yeah. Like that can definitely happen, but like it is like so rare that would happen.
Exactly.
That's some funny stuff. But definitely. But we're still in our celebrity birthdays
Right.
list.
We have been slowly making our way.
That's right.
through
That's
it.
right. Because we were talking about those wonders of the world.
Right.
And but so now we're on the second one, and it's one near and dear to Minnesota's heart.
Right.
Because
1832. No.
1832. Born in 1892, we got J. Paul Getty. He was an oil billionaire, a philanthropist, and a native of Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Nice.
So, yeah, some really cool stuff. Yeah, I mean, like, you know the name Getty just because, like, it's...
He was an oil baron.
That's right, an oil baron. Some cool stuff. And I know he did, like, other stuff, too. Let's see. J. Paul Getty.
American-British industrialist.
Oh, I didn't know he was British, but okay, interesting. But yeah, he was an American-born British petroleum industrialist. He founded, of course, the Getty Oil Company in 1942. But he was, so his dad was actually a pioneer in the oil field, an oilman, and he was George Getty. So apparently he was pretty important as well.
Okay.
That's some pretty cool stuff. Are they still rich? That's so fun. I can't even believe that is a question.
Yeah.
So one of the first questions on Google, you get questions suggested to you that other people like search up when they search up your question.
Wait, this might actually be a fairly a good question because in 2015 they were the 56th richest family in America, but then they dropped off the list the following year.
Ooh, wow.
So despite their massive wealth, the family has been plagued by tragedies over the years.
Oh, wow.
So apparently ends up being a fairly good question.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, I would have figured that they would have that must have been some crazy stuff happening.
Right.
Because like they still like that company is still like a pretty big thing, I'm pretty sure.
Exactly.
The Getty Oil Company. And I'm pretty sure wow, that's interesting.
You'd think that if they would have just read J. Paul Getty's book, How to Be Rich, they would just stayed rich.
Yeah, literally. I mean, like, dude, your dad wrote it. That's some funny stuff, though. But wow, that is insane. Going from $5.4 billion to off the list the next year, that's some pretty crazy stuff. But I'm sure they're still like stupid rich. You know what I mean? Like they are still multi like millionaires and billionaires. So I mean, yeah, that's some crazy stuff though. But yeah, a lot of oil and money in that family for sure. But definitely
blood and oil.
Blood and oil. That's right. But definitely very happy birthday to J. Paul Getty. That's some cool stuff. But up next, we got another birthday.
Yeah, 1916 here we have Morris H. Wilkins, biophysicist, I don't know why I said CEO, but
CEO of DNA.
Yeah. He is the CEO of DNA. No,
That's right.
He's co-discoverer of the structure of DNA.
Yeah, no, that is super important. I mean, just everything in science.
Right.
You know what I mean? So definitely super awesome stuff. Maurice Wilkins was one of the half, but the other half was a little bit more known. I forget his name though, but like he was a little bit more.
No,
not him. That was he who discovered it.
That it even existed.
Yeah.
But then.
So wait.
Three-dimensional correctly.
What? This is neither.
Elicited by James Watson and Francis Cricket. So they were the first ones to correctly structure the double helix.
Yeah.
We got a winner here. We got a
we
winner.
Go. Yeah. Let know
getting that minor. So we had two players split in the minor. We had Frosty and Yags Crew split in that minor there. Yeah.
Awesome. Nice job, Yags Crew at Eagle St. Cloud and Frosty over at Broadway Pizza. Both splitting up that minor. That's a huge prize. That's like over like 400. That's 500.
It's over $500 there.
Wow. That is awesome. That is super cool stuff. That's about like $512 or something they're splitting up.
Since you guys finally won that jackpot, we're going to go on break.
That's right. We're going to go on a little break.
That was game number 16 of the broadcast, so we'll see you in game number 17.
That was game number 16?
Yes.
So we'll see you guys on game number 18.
Oh.
That's right. We'll be right back.
Oh, wait. Shoot, yeah.
$70 on that jackpot, but then I actually was able to give out
Yes,
this
you were.
jackpot out to Bruno to end off the Friday over at Broadway Pizza Maple Grove. It was me and Cup of Joe Jordy, and we were able to give out $28,727 out to him.
Nice job, Bruno, and all of our winners, but we weren't done just on Friday. We took a little short rest on Saturday and came back strong on Sunday because we had Flippy over at Otter Tail Supper Club. I feel like that's really fitting. Won $4,832. Then $1,092 going out to MKW at Blasco's Embassy Bar, finishing off our weekend with great 6 jackpots this weekend alone.
Oh, yeah. Well, definitely make sure you're playing all of our live bingo. We get started right at 12 o'clock, and we end right at 10 o'clock. And so make sure you're playing all those fun games. Even the E-Tab games have a lot to offer as well. And remember, when you're playing Pilot games, your community wins. Hey guys, and we love playing Vikings Bingo from 12 to 1 every single day, and a little bit of Vikings Bingo on game days as well. But we're always accumulating points towards the Twiking Zone, which is always so much fun.
Absolutely, and let's jump right into it on the player side of things. In 10th place, we're already in the 100,000 point club because we got Kick It at Bleachers with 142,000 points. With 166,000 points over in VFW North St. Paul, it's Joni sitting in 9th place. 8th place, it's Puts at Captain Black's Bar and Grill with 182,000 points. With 198,000 points at the VFW Spring Lake Park, Loser Dave sits in 7th place. Now we're going to jump out of that 100,000 point club and jump into the 200,000 point club because in 6th place it's the reigning champion Elsa at Titan Sports Saloon with 219,000 points. With 224,000 points over at the American Legion Friendly, it's Scrub Eye in 5th place. In 4th place, we got Nan over at Corky's Bar South Haven with 252,000 points. With 256,000 points. Watch your backside there, SNS. Nan's coming for you. In 3rd place, SNS is sitting there at Shortstop Tavern with 256. We'll see if SNS can catch the next player with 269,000 points over at American Legion Shakopee. Lucky Tim is in 2nd place. Lucky Tim's going to have to work hard, though, to catch our number 1 player because they're not in the 200,000 point club. They're in the 300,000 point club. It's not Lucky, our number 1 player in the state of Minnesota at the Corner Bar Goodhue, 335,000 points.
Yeah, crazy that we already have a player in the 300,000 point club, and we got some players already creeping on that 3,000 point club as well. But our location standings, we got players all the way into the 600,000 point club. Yeah, that's how many points these locations have been getting. But let's get started off. In 10th place, we got Hog's Breath Bar and Restaurant in Little Canada with 224,000 points. With 255,000 points in 9th place, we got Miniger Sports Hub in La Crescent. Now we walk on over to Oakdale because in 8th place, we got Titan Sports Saloon with 273,000 points. With 283,000 points, just 10,000 points ahead of them, it's Lakefront Bar in the Center in 7th place. 6th place, we hop into the 300,000 point club, and not just a hop, we do a whole jump into the 300,000 point club because they got 375,000 points. It's American Legion Fridley. 5th place, it's Mapleview Lounge 2 with 393,000 points. Now, quickly moving on from that 300,000 point club into the 400,000 point club. In 4th place, we got Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub Oak Park Heights with 402,000 points. With 418,000 points in 3rd place, we got Corky's Bar South Haven. Now, moving on from the 400,000 point club all the way into that 600,000 point club. Yeah, these locations have been getting it after in this 1st and 2nd place spot, and they were tied up just not too long ago, but finally broke out of that tie. In 2nd place, though, it's VFW Spring Lake Park with 634,000 points, but leaving them in the dust with 637,000 points. I don't know if you can call that leaving them in the dust. It's still a tight race between those. They're still neck and neck, but in 1st place, we got Corner Bar in Goodhue, and what a crazy twiking zone we've had this season.
Oh yeah, we're in December, so Santa's coming to town, but so is the end of Season X. So if you're going to get these, be at the top of these standings in either the player side or the location side, you're going to have to be after it from 12 to 1 each and every day.
Hello, everybody. Hey. We are back and better than ever for some more Jackpot Hunter. And so we are now growing up this minor, getting it ready for this next like little last stretch of the Jackpot Hunter we got. So we got out the first one, we got out the second one. Now this is the real kicker here. You know, we're trying to get this one out. And we got to do it before like what? Whether it's like game number 17 we're back for now.
Exactly.
And so
or game number 18 that we're back here for.
Yes, that is correct. Yeah. Game number. It is indeed game number 18. So yeah. But going into this game number 18, we got that minor at $38. If you can win it in 52 balls or less, that major is now over $4,000. You can get that in 48 balls or less, and that must-go prize is at $12.80 for you guys. So some awesome stuff. But I see a lot of cool players out there too. I see Michelob is out there. I see Rocks a lot. I see Kelly Dan. I wonder if Rocks a lot is maybe. Somewhat affiliated with Jim Rocks, maybe, but I don't know. I see Win is out there. Hopefully you'll win. I see Mark. We got STJA. We got Ralph. We got Kelly Dan. Got a lot of cool players out there. Hello, everybody. Yeah. But we were talking about some celebrity birthdays before we left. And we were talking about Marisa H. Wilkins. So far we went over Alexandre Gustave Eiffel, the engineer of the Eiffel Tower, and then J. Paul Getty, and then Marisa H. Wilkins was who we just went over. He was the co-discoverer of the structure of DNA, along with James Watson, Francis Crick, and Rosalind Franklin. Yeah, so those were all the people that discovered it. So that's some pretty cool stuff. I didn't know it was co-discovered by 4 people. I thought it was only 2 people.
Yeah, well, if it was only 2 people, you know that one person would just take the credit.
Oh, yeah, 100%. No, exactly. So some funny stuff, but definitely happy birthday, Mr. Wilkins. But up next, we got an actor and comedian.
Yeah, 1933 here. It's Tim. Wait, no, I just did Maurice, so it's you.
Oh, did you do Maurice? Okay, so born in 1933, it's Tim Conway. They were an actor and comedian known for McHale's Navy and the Carol Burnett Show.
Right. Tim Conway was part of that really famous Carol Burnett show.
Yeah,
he was one of the main characters on there that was always doing skits with them. So
gotcha. That's some funny stuff.
Yeah, it was a really funny show there.
Yeah, for sure.
So it lasted 11 seasons, so it was a pretty long TV show.
Some awesome stuff. Happy birthday, Mr. Tim Conway. But up next, we got a musician.
Yeah, 1942. It's Dave Clark. He was the musician for the leader of the band, the Dave Clark 5.
That's awesome. Let's take a look at him.
They were, I think, they were like the second big.
They look like the Beatles, but like American.
Well, they were from from the UK.
Oh, so they were from the UK.
Yeah,
they were
and
actually
they
at
were
the same time.
Yes, they were the second. They were the second band to go to the America.
Wow, that's cool. Okay, but before we go further, we got Boat Racer 1 over at VFW Coon Rapids, taking away $12.80. Nice job, Boat Racer.
Yeah, nice job, Boat Racer.
Yeah, Boat Racer is a big time Pilot Games player. So definitely a shout out to Boat Racer. But so we were talking about the Dave Clark 5 because it is Dave Clark's birthday. So yeah, you were right. They were from Tottenham, London, and England. And so they were often called the DC5. They're an English rock and roll band formed in Tottenham in 1958. But in 1964, they had their first UK top 10 single, Glad All Over, which actually knocked the Beatles' I Want to Hold Your Hand off of the top of the UK singles chart. So that's pretty crazy. They were actually competing with them for a little bit back in the early days. And it looks like they probably just broke up a little bit before they really hit their stride. Let's take a look at when they broke up. So let's see. Oh yeah, they broke up in like the 60s, I think. So yeah, they haven't been together for a while. But yeah, that's pretty interesting. Oh yeah, so 1970. Yeah, wow, 1970 is when they disbanded.
Yeah.
Okay, so they actually, the Beatles disbanded around the same time actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. So interesting.
Yeah, maybe the unrest in the UK might.
Yeah, in the UK. Oh, yeah, it could be. But it looks like even their popularity in America dried up pretty fast too. It was saying.
Yeah.
So interesting stuff. It looks like maybe the Beatles just kind of, I mean, it was the Beatles.
America moved on.
Yeah, exactly. You can't compete with the Beatles for very long. But that was cool stuff. They actually managed to knock them off the top 10 at one point.
Yeah.
So that's cool. That's cool. So definitely happy birthday to Dave Clark.
Yeah,
but up
you
next,
can say that.
that's right. But up next, we do have an actor up next. Yeah.
1949, it's Don Johnson. He was in Miami Vice. He also was in the recent movie Knives Out.
Ooh, okay. I'll probably recognize him then.
Does quite a bit of other stuff as well. So.
Yeah. No, I recognize this dude. Let's see.
If you've seen Knives Out, he was
Django Unchained.
He was the father.
Yeah.
He was in Django Unchained.
That's right.
Miami Vice. He played alongside the Blue Bloods actor.
He's in the Watchmen show.
Oh, the new TV show that came out. I mean,
interesting.
Maybe not super new now, but it feels.
Last
feels
couple
kind of
years.
new.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, definitely, if a show has come out within the past 4 years, I'm calling it a new recent show.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, it is.
Although it depends on how famous it is, because if it was, like
what, like Stranger Things?
Stranger Things, if it was season 2 came out 4 years ago, then it might feel like it's
actually
a little
Stranger
old.
Things is not really that new anymore.
Right.
Because,
I was about to say first season, but first season came out a long time ago.
Yeah. When did that come out? 2016. Mm-hmm. Wow, 5 years ago.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Almost 6 years ago now. Ooh.
Wow.
Oh,
we're getting
that's crazy.
We're getting there. And it's weird. And that one's also one of those shows that it's weird to see how the time progressed, because all those young actors grow older, and now they're really old in this newest season that's going to come out.
It's weird because they were kids in the first season, and I was about 16 when the first season came out. Right. But not they were just always my age. Yeah. And I had no idea.
Exactly.
so looking it up, and I was like, oh, these kids are actually
quite a few of them were a year younger than me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is wrong.
Yeah,
this is wrong.
No,
I remember
they
when
look like kids.
When I saw them, they were
little itty bitties.
Yeah.
Straight
were young.
Yeah. So that's real. It's really funny to see stuff like that.
And I guess it makes sense because they played younger actors than they actually were.
Yes, very true.
So they were based off their looks, played those actors, and they actually, usually shows will play older actors that look older for younger and they'll just be like, I'm 16, and they'll be ripped and
Yep, exactly. You know what's really funny is Hannah Montana, the brother, was 35 the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he was really
old. He was playing like high schooler. Mm-hmm. Like a 17, 16-year-old. And he was 36 when it started. Yeah. By the end of the show, he was in his 40s, I think.
Yeah.
So like
we
it's
got
just so
got
crazy.
Trixie, Kelly, Dan. Both those two splitting up $18 there
Ooh, nice
on
job.
a 65 ball count. So we're slowly building up this minor. We can still give it out right now. It's at 52 balls, which is good odds. So
That's right. That's not bad at all. But getting further in these celebrity birthdays, we got only 2 more. But one of them born in 1968, it's Mr. Garrett Wang. He was an actor known for being in Star Trek Voyager as the ensign Harry Kim.
yeah,
That's super cool stuff. Let's take a look at... Let's see what was... Oh, yeah. Okay, Garrett
Wang.
Oh, yeah. One more
here.
T here. Been missing a couple T's in his name. That's okay. Let's
Garrett
see.
Wang, Star Trek.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've seen pictures of this dude before.
Yeah.
That's why that's really cool. I thought he would have been in more stuff, but it looks like he was just mostly just a Star Trek actor.
I mean, he
He
was
was in like some other random stuff.
He was an unbelievable in 2016. Played along with
Snoop
Snoop Dogg in it. So I know that Snoop Dogg is notorious for joining in movies.
Like
that
just
were-
random movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so
So,
funny to me.
he was,
Yeah, it looks like yeah, just like a lot of weird like underground type looking movies.
Yeah.
But he is in like mostly Star Trek stuff though. I do see like a lot of Star Trek stuff.
A lot of
so
Star Trek
Cool.
movies. So
That's some awesome stuff. Very happy birthday, Mr. Garrett Wang.
I mean, Star Trek Voyager went on
Yes.
for a lot of
yeah.
years.
Yeah. So I mean, I guess it is kind of hard to like step outside
Right,
of that
you
role.
know, sometimes-
because I mean, like he had a straight full-time job, like being on that show. You
Oh,
know what
yeah.
I mean? Like so he's probably pretty successful from that, to be honest. So that's some cool stuff.
Exactly.
But yeah, definitely happy birthday, Garrett Wang. He played Harry Kim in Star Trek Voyager. But up next, we got an actual like athlete.
Right.
Yeah.
1977 here. It's Catherine Fox, American swimmer. She got Olympic gold in the 4x10 freestyle.
The 4x100.
Or sorry, not 10. Yeah, 10 was not right. 4x100 meter freestyle, 4x100 meter medley in 1996, and World Championships gold 4x10, 4x100 meter freestyle in 1998.
Wow, that is some crazy stuff. I mean, like, wow, that's some pretty crazy stuff. I'm able to win 2 Olympic gold medals in a year, and then moving on a couple of years later, able to win not only like a gold medal but a world championship as well.
Right.
That's some awesome stuff. Definitely insane athlete. Happy birthday to Miss Catherine Fox, born in 1977. So some cool stuff. But we are now rolling in this next game. We got that must-go prize at $19.80. We got that minor prize at $85.25 in 52 balls or less. That major is over $4,000. You can get it in 48 balls. That mega is at just about $100,000, and you can get it in 43 balls or less. But we got a little bit of Timberwolves news to get into, and it was some pretty good Timberwolves news. It was Karl Anthony Towns had a double-double, 23 points and 10 rebounds. The Minnesota Timberwolves snapped a 5-game losing streak with a 100-16-111 victory over the Portland Trail Blazers on Sunday night. Anthony Edwards also was able to score 24 points for Minnesota, which ended up ending an 8-game losing streak while they were in Portland. So some awesome stuff to see. Hopefully we can get that W column rolling again. Higher than the losing column. We don't want that. but definitely some cool stuff. But the next game, it will be against the Nuggets tonight at 8 p.m. A little bit of a late one, but definitely tune in. Send the Nuggets, not the Nuggets. Don't be sending the Nuggets some luck. Don't do that. Send the Timberwolves some luck. That's what we want. We want them to win. But that will be a pretty fun matchup. Both teams are fairly young.
Oh, yeah.
Karl Anthony Towns and Nikola Jokic, the reigning MVP. That will be a fun matchup to win to watch. Also, I don't know if Jamal Murray is back.
Could
I
not
don't know.
be.
Yeah,
I don't know.
but let's take a look at some Timberwolves stuff really quick.
Take
just for
a
tonight.
quick look.
Yeah, just quick look. Take a what they're doing tonight.
Take a look. Quick peek behind the curtains of what happens in the Timberwolves.
That's right. All right. Yeah, let's take a look at this. Minnesota Timberwolves at the Denver Nuggets. So
We got some odds here.
So they're traveling to Denver to play them at 8 p.m. And let's see. So we ended a 5-game losing skid. That's right. So in December, the Timberwolves are 1-5 straight up So that is not what we want to see. Denver has won back-to-back games, but we do have a winner.
Yeah, it's KRSJSN from Main Street Sports Bar in Hutchinson, getting $19.80 on a 62 ball count there. So nice job, KRSJSN.
Wow, I wonder if that's like whatchamacallit, a reference to KRS-One, but I'm not sure. But we do have some cool stats. So not some cool stats. They're not very cool. The Nuggets have beaten the Timberwolves in 12 straight games, including their first meeting this season, which ended up 93-91, very close. But October 30th. So let's take a look. The Timberwolves looks like they're not the favorites. You can bet $100 to win 155, so they're plus 155. And then the Nuggets are minus 190, so that would be betting $190 to win $100. You know, so definitely Nuggets are the favorites right now, by not by a whole lot though. So you know, we still, you know, it's an NBA game. We can still be pretty competitive with it, hopefully. But looks like Timberwolves, no major injuries for us. We got everybody on the floor. Looks like Aaron Gordon might have a slight problem. He might not be playing, and Will Barton might not play either. But they are both listed as probable. Okay. So something to keep in mind. But yeah, some cool stuff. We'll get further on though, but yeah, definitely tune in at the game. That will be right at 8 p.m. for you guys. But we do have some Twiking Zone stuff to get into, and we'll go into the top 10s of the Twiking Zone. Yeah, and I'll let you take the players right off the bat.
All right, and number 10. In 10th place here, it's Kick It from Bleachers, 142,000 points. 9th place, it's Joni from VFW North St. Paul, 166,000 points. 8th place, it's Puts from Shiners Jenkins, 202,000 points. The first player in that 200,000 point club, but it doesn't stop there in the 200,000 point club because it keeps moving. Week 7th place, it's Loser Dave from VFW Spring Lake Park with 209,000 points. 6th place, it's Elsa from Titan Sports Saloon with 223,000 points. 5th place is Scrub Eye from American Legion Fridley with 247,000 points. 4th place, it's SNS from Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards with 260,000 points. SNS was in 3rd place, got bumped back to 4th. In 3rd place, it's Nan from Corky's Bar South Haven with 268,000 points. In 2nd place, it's Lucky Tim from American Legion Shakopee with 269,000 points. And in 1st place, the only player in that 300,000 point club, and leading by a large margin of 99,000 points, it's Not Lucky from Corner Bar Goodhue with 368,000 points.
Wow, definitely awesome stuff from Not Lucky, but good job to everybody in the top 10. You guys are all doing great. But we do have the top 10 of the location standings getting to too. But before we do that, that miner is now over $105. That means next game, it will be at 56 balls or less to win again. So definitely get in next game. If it doesn't end up going out on this game, it will have a higher likelihood next game because it will be at 56 balls or less. But for now, we have that must-go prize at $16.20. The minor is at $105 and 52 balls or less, and the major is at over $4,000 at 48 balls or less. Or not 48, $4,000 and 48 balls or less. But definitely some cool stuff. But I'll get right into the top 10 because in 10th place for the location standings of the Twiking Zone, we got our place on 3rd over in Faribault with 246,000 points. In 9th place, we got Miniger Sports Hub in La Crescent with 274,000 points. In 8th place, we got Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale with 280,000 points. Only 3,000 points ahead. In 7th place, we got Lakefront Bar in La Center with 283,000 points. Now in 6th place, we got American Legion Fridley, about 102,000 points ahead with 385,000 points. In 5th place, we got Mapleview Lounge in Mapleview with 396,000 points. In 4th place, we got Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub over in Oak Park Heights with 411,000 points. Now in 3rd place, we got Corky's Bar in South Haven with 466,000 points. In 2nd place, we got VFW Spring Lake Park with 680,000 points. Huge jump up from 3rd place there. That is over 200,000 point difference right there. So crazy stuff. But now in 1st place, really taking the lead, it is Corner Bar and Goodhue, only 7,000 points away from the 700,000 point club with 693,000 points.
All right. Now, you see this name.
Yes.
You know, we're into the Minnesota hardest to pronounce town names here.
That's right.
And you know, for us broadcasters, it's hard. It's a tough time for us.
That's right.
So
That's right.
I heard it on the production side earlier today, so I know the actual pronunciation. You
Okay.
don't, so
No.
we're gonna hit you with what it is before we, or I should say after we talk about Jules Verne.
That's
here.
right. We got a celebrity player on
Yeah.
the broadcast. Hello, Jules Verne. Yeah, I wonder if you can get a jackpot around the world in 80 days. So definitely some cool stuff. But nice job, Jules Verne, able to
Yeah.
take away that must-go prize.
Jules Verne is from Pebble Creek Golf Course there. So
Nice job, Jules Verne. But so I'm looking at the name. I would probably first instinct pronounce it either Adina or like Adina. Those are the two ways. But I'd probably go with Adina. That would probably be like my first instinct. But like I wouldn't be surprised if it was the other way.
So the common mispronunciation is Adina,
Okay.
and the actual pronunciation is Edina.
You mean the mispronunciation is Adina?
Adina.
I think that's what they're saying. So it's Edina. Yeah. So it's people.
Did
so
I
the
just say
common
the same thing?
Yeah.
Twice.
Yeah. Edina.
Okay,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That was. I didn't even realize that.
So
until,
the
like,
mispronunciation is Edina. The real pronunciation is Edina.
I did say that, didn't I? Wow. Taking a look back at it.
That's funny, but yeah, it is so. It's the mispronunciation is Edina, but the actual pronunciation is Edina. So okay, so that makes sense, Edina. But yeah, I thought it was like Edina or something like that, but Edina makes sense.
Yeah. So you guys, you heard it here. It's really supposed to be pronounced Edina.
That's right. That's right. But so we have a little description about it. But it says people like to pick on Edina, especially around the time of the state hockey tournament. But it's only fair that their name is pronounced correctly.
Yes.
I can definitely see how the state hockey tournament would get pretty tense with the name making fun of everybody. But definitely, we got some Jackpot Hunter standings to get right into because that's what we're playing right now. And speaking of that, we only got 30 seconds left to get enrolled to this next game. So if you're up at the bar grabbing a drink right now, run back over to your table, tap and roll on that iPad and get enrolled because you do not want to miss a chance at this minor jackpot of over $120. It is at 56 balls or less to win, so definitely some pretty good chances there. But we'll get right into these player standings for the Jackpot Hunter standings, and I'll let you take it away.
Yeah. In 10th place, we have a four-way tie with Spanky 303 from American Legion Fridley, Bobo from Corner Bar Goodhue, Player from Broadway Pizza Maple Grove, and Joni from Bleachers, all four of them with 20,000 points. In 8th place, it's a two-way tie with Michelob from Neeson's Gaylord with 21,000 points, and Jim Rocks from American Legion Stillwater, both with 21,000 points. 6th place, it's Lula Finn from American Legion Shakopee and Pee Wee from TJ's Tavern on and off sale with 22,000 points. So we had a four-way tie, two-way tie, and another two-way tie. So unfortunately, though, we're all out of ties there. In 5th place, we have Curtis J from Country Lounge with 28,000 points in that 25K point club. 4th place, it's one away from American Legion Rice with 30,000 points. 3rd place, it's Wolfstein from Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards with 32,000 points. In 2nd place, it's Bull from Corner Bar Goodhue with 33,000 points, and the only player in that 50,000 point club with a commanding lead, it's 1st place Yags 370 with Riverboat Depot with 51,000 points.
Yeah, that's right. So definitely some awesome stuff. Good job, everybody in those player standings. I'll get right into the location side of things and see where everybody is at. But in 10th place, we got Municipal Liquor Store in Akeley with 42,000 points. 9th place, we got Neeson's Gaylord with 43,000 points. In 8th place, we got Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale with 44,000 points. In 7th place, we got American Legion Shakopee with 53,000 points. In 6th place, we got Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids with 54,000 points, only 1,000 points ahead of 7th place. But in 5th place, we got American Legion Rice with 68,000 points. They got a pretty good lead. They have about like 14,000 points ahead of 6th place. But they're only 1,000 points behind 4th place. In 4th place is Pappy's Cafe 2 with 69,000 points. And Pappy's Cafe 2 is over in Coon Rapids. But in 2nd place, we got a two-way tie between Riverboat Depot and Sartell and Corner Bar and Goodhue. Both of them have 72,000 points in 2nd place. And in 1st place, helmet up everybody, it's Country Lounge over in St. Paul with 81,000 points. Pretty good lead in their own group. But we got Buck E over at Handle Bar and Atwater with $18.60 going straight to their pocket. Nice job, Buck E.
I think that me and Ian a while ago were talking about how Buck E, or I should say, Ian and I were talking about Bucky a long time ago and how he spelled his name with just with an E at the end there. So we always were wondering, and maybe it's my chance to ask Bucky again, why no I in between the E, there, or why not just put a Y at the end, like commonly Bucky would, you think would be pronounced, but or spelt. So I don't know.
there's Buck A, Buck B, and so on.
And maybe it's because he has the space there. That makes it, because then I might not question it. But the first time we saw it, there wasn't a space.
Like Bucky.
Yeah, right. Just the E was attached. So I don't know. Maybe it was the Jackpot Hunter here made it so that it looked spaced out.
It has no meaning, just up for interpretation. Definitely some cool stuff. But nice job, Bucky, winning on that game.
I'm guessing probably the real reason is just that he was like, yeah, I did it. I thought it was cool. So
looked sick. But definitely nice stuff. But we do have a pretty cool thing. We got this day in history coming up. And so if you didn't know, today is December 15th. So on this day, December 15th in 1925, the New York Americans lose to the Montreal Canadiens 3-1 in the formal opening of New York's Madison Square Garden, which became one of the world's most famous sporting venues. The game, played in front of 17,000 fans, is also the first NHL game played at the arena. Garden is opened in a blaze of color, read the headline for a story about the debut in the New York Times.
Wow, yeah, definitely some cool stuff. I mean, the Madison Square Garden has been huge for years now, so 100%. I mean, it has been one of the top sporting venues for a long time. So that first game was probably a very, very very viewed and a large game. So
100%. I mean, 17,000 people were there.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
Definitely some cool stuff. I'm sure they had radio and stuff set up too, to where you could probably hear the broadcasts and stuff as well. So that was probably super popular at the time. And I mean, that was huge for New York too, just for New York sports. Especially, I think, basketball, in the future, when the Knicks became really popular. The Knicks and Madison Square Garden just kind of go hand in hand. So it is a very culturally, important thing in New York. So super cool stuff happening on this day in history. But yeah, we are now rolling in this next game. We got that must-go prize at $24.20. That minor jackpot is at $159.56 balls or less. And that major is at $4,106.48 or less. So definitely some cool stuff. But we are on a game number 22. So we got this game and one more game after this.
Yes.
So definitely try and, get your bingo faces on and keep them on, because we want to try and win this jackpot before we report out for the night. But we got some PGL standings to get into before we, wrap up this game. So, I'll let you get right into it. Who we got in this top 10?
Oh, yeah, in the top 10, you know who we don't have? I know we don't have, and also who we have. But we have Fishy24 and Drumsky getting knocked out of that top 10. I mean, two top players right there. In 10th place, though, we have Rocky from Schiffler's Liquor with 1,057,000 points. Rocky used to be unranked, but has now moved in to those two empty vacant spots that Fishy24 and Drumsky left. In 9th place, actually, they just got enough points to bump them out. That made it sound like they just were exited for some reason. But
they were escorted out from the top 10.
Exactly. And
from outside the club when you can't even get in.
Lego. No, in 9th place, we have Bam Bam, who was also unranked, who signed up recently and got those points that they had accumulated finally actually associated with their count, under the count. Bam Bam is from Stewartville Legion Post with 1,059,000 points. 8th place, it's Wet Santa with Clive's Roadhouse Rogers with 1,268,000 points. 7th place, it's Nixon from VFW Roseville with 1,321,000 points. 6th place, it's Sloppy from Malone's Bar and Grill with 1,334,000 points. 5th place, it's SpongeBob from Eagles St. James with 1,573,000 points. In 4th place, it's Forget You D from VFW Austin with 1,684,000 points. Forget You D was in 3rd place, now's in 4th place. And taking that 3rd place spot is High Rising Brazo from Underground Bar and Grill with 1,689,000 points.
That's right, but we do have a couple winners. We got Wolfstein and Roxalot at Lucky Lure. Wolfstein is playing at Carboni's Pizza. They both split up 24-20. Nice job. Wolfstein is a big-time player on these jackpot hunter standings, so that might have some implications.
Yes, definitely getting a little bit of points there could make some shakeups happen.
Very true.
In 2nd place, we have T-Mac 750 from Howie's Corner Bar with 1,693,000 points. And in 1st place is Devoided from Roadside with 2,081,000 points.
For sure. Nice job, everybody, in that top 10. But we got some locations, and I'll get through them real quick because in 10th place, it is the Underground Bar and Grill in Mankato. When they switched places, they were in 9th. Now they're in 10th. Taking their place in 9th place, it's VFW Austin. Now ahead of them in 8th place is Root River Saloon 2 in Lanesboro. In 7th place, we got Howie's Sports Bar and Grill in St. Cloud. In 6th place, we got Moose Lodge Wade Park in St. Cloud. But in 5th, as we get into the top 5, Neeson's Gaylord is in there now. But in 4th place, we got Cabin Bar and Nicolette. In 3rd place, a little switcheroo happening. It's VFW Northfield in 3rd place. But in 2nd place, it's Neighborhood Tavern, which was in 1st place. But in 1st place, it is Beck's Pub in Becker, able to steal it away from Neighborhood Tavern. So definitely some awesome stuff happening there. Nice job, everybody, at Beck's Pub in Becker. But with all the PGL stuff out of the way now, we do have something super important to talk about because we have approached nearing the end of the broadcast, and it is our charity spotlight. And this week we have decided to spotlight a super awesome charity. It is the St. Peter Red Men Club. And this Red Men Club is a non-profit organization that is open to the public. They are a bar that serves food, has a bingo hall, and even a private party room for rent.
Yeah, so go check them out. They have locations at, locations supporting them. Redmond Club is supporting them. Flame Bar, they have live music this Friday, December 17th, featuring 100 years of pickin'.
Sweet.
So that's from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Go check them out this Friday.
Right. Live music is always fun. I like live music at bars.
Yeah.
So for sure. But and then the last location.
Yeah. Blasco's Embassy Bar there. They have a steak fry this Saturday, December 18th from 5 to 8 p.m. It's an 8-ounce flat iron steak, and they got corn, coleslaw, and diced potatoes with it.
Yeah, the diced potatoes reeled me in. I'm not going to lie. I like diced potatoes, especially when you're frying them up. So that sounds like some awesome stuff and some good times happening at the Blasco's Embassy Bar, along with the Flame Bar and the Red Men Club. All really solid locations to go with a super cool charity, the St. Peter Red Men Club. Yeah, definitely go support, if you can, St. Peter Red Men Club with those locations, Red Men Club, Flame Bar, and Blasco's Embassy Bar. We are in our final game of Jackpot Hunter $1 card here, and we have that minor that's at $204, 50 cents, 56 balls or less to get it. If you get that, you also get that Musco of $36.40. So that's about $240 right there. Oh yeah, 100%. Definitely some good stuff happening right there. We'll have to wait and see who wants this minor. But if we can't get the minor, we do have a decent Musco of $36.40. So not complaining here, no complaining happening here. But we do have, I'm gonna let you guys know where we're at in the bingo day and what happens during the bingo day, because it's a very important day. The bingo day is because we start every day with Vikings bingo, the 25-cent cards. We play it from 12 to 1. Then right after that, we have the Jackpot Hunter 25-cent cards from 1 to 4 p.m. That minor has a new payment structure, a little bit like the payment structure on this minor. It goes out all the time. It is insane, so definitely go ahead and try that one out. It's a lot of fun. But that Lucky 4 bingo game marks the end of that one and the beginning of the Jackpot Hunter $1 cards from 4 to 6 p.m. But that Lucky 4 bingo game, it happens at 4 p.m. and 6 p.m. So we have one shot left at the end of this broadcast right after this very game. So stick around and try it out because you can get a chance at over $47,000.
Sitting in the chair right there.
So
I'm talking about you.
You in the green shirt.
Yeah, you.
I'm looking at you, Bill.
You in
That's
the green
right.
shirt, Bill.
Yeah.
Yeah. You stay right there. Look for that Lucky 4
Hey,
bingo game.
hey,
Hey.
Okay,
I'm watching.
Hold
I'm
your
watching
horses.
you.
That's right, but of course, the Jackpot Hunter $1 card.
And we've moved on from that minor. Unfortunately, we couldn't have a triple jackpot broadcast here, but
That's right.
you know,
Hey, we still can if the Lucky 4 bingo goes out.
right.
So we still have a chance.
We still have a chance.
That's
here.
right, but we did have Mama Bit taking away that must-go prize of $36. Nice shot, Mama Bit. But don't leave quite yet, everybody, because we still have one more game. We got that Lucky 4 bingo game happening. It is new and improved. That's right. We got 2 chances at it every day now. That's double the odds, so super cool stuff. But you can get a chance at that $47,000 jackpot. It is absolutely crazy. And you get 4 more lucky numbers to carry with you through the Skull Bingo and the Wild Wednesday tonight, too.
True. We'll see who can get this Lucky 4 bingo happening. And definitely that over $47,000 jackpot sounded really, really nice right now.
Oh, yeah, no, it sounds really good right now. So definitely get enrolled, get a chance at it. And while you are, I'm going to let you know what's happening right after this. Because we got the Skull Bingo $1 cards. Well, it will be interrupted tonight because we have Wild Wednesday from 7 to 9 p.m. tonight. But the Skull Bingo $1 cards, they're going to be sandwiched on the outside. So we have from 6 to 7, we got Skull Bingo, and then from 9 to 10, we got some more Skull Bingo.
Right.
And you have those 2 hours to earn any of these prizes. They are all really solid prizes.
Yeah.
Because on that line prize, you started off with $527 and 10 balls or less.
I mean, that's prime to go out.
Very true, very true. Then up next, even more prime to go out. It's the large frame at $19,980. How was that not got out yet? So it is at 43 balls or less to win. And then the coverall, which is somehow tops the other 2 prizes. It is at $38,583. You can get that in 50 balls or less. That is some crazy money.
Wow. I mean, that Skull Bingo is prime time right now. I mean, much money. And it's a Wild Wednesday on top of that. I mean, you got to be there for it. You got to be there for it.
Say less, my friend. but
say less.
Whoa. But we do have some awesome PGL nights happening throughout the week because we are starting on, and it is officially all PGL nights this week. There's no day, there's no PGL day. We're not messing with the PGL day this week. No. But we do have the Wild Wednesday tonight. It is from 7 to 9 tonight. That's probably why you guys are here right now. But you can get that coverall on that Jackpot Jungle finale at 52 balls or less because it is the 25-cent cards. And it is right now at $8,307 before anybody gets enrolled. And we got a lot of other, tournament and bingo games to play throughout the night too to earn some PGL points and some money as well. So definitely come on out. It will be a lot of fun. Big John and Ian will be hosting it like per usual. So it will be a lot of fun stuff. But tonight, Monday night,
right,
we got the next PGL night. It is the Vikings game day. It will be 30 minutes before kickoff, December 20th versus the Bears. It will be a lot of fun.
Yeah, that kickoff is at 7:15 p.m. And so we'll hit you with a broadcast at 6:45 p.m. if you're doing your math correctly.
Very true. We like correct math here on the broadcast. But,
oh man, we might get this major out.
Come on.
We still want.
He
we
has
have really good.
Such a good run up at this mini.
We'll see.
Come on.
I-20
G53 wasn't it. G53 wasn't it.
Oh man, now that means we're moving on to $11 must-go here. But that's okay because we'll give you guys a Lucky 4 bingo numbers.
That's right.
And so you'll still have some lucky numbers going into
there it is. J. Mitch Sr. taking away $11 at Super Bowl and Ramsey. And we got 2, 4, 69, and 74. All are the lucky numbers. So keep those in mind. It might not, these lucky numbers are kind of up for interpretation because they're like these next games aren't really numbered because they're not on a broadcast. So the lucky the numbers 2 and 4 are going to be really lucky for the rest of the night.
Yes.
So keep that in mind.
Go check 'em.
And have an awesome Wild Wednesday. And always keep in mind when you're playing pilot games, your community wins. Have a nice night, everybody.
See you guys.
We get out of the 25,000 point club into the 50,000 point club. Actually, the only player to ever be in the 50,000 point club, and he's in it for his second season in a row. Our number one player in the state of Minnesota, Yags 370, playing at the House of Pizza in Sartell with exactly 50,000 points.
Oh yeah, some really dominant play by Yags 370. Just keeps on accumulating to his lead, and yes. I mean, first player to ever get into the 50,000 point club last season. Now has done it once again.
Do you think that Jackpot Hunter trophy will ever leave the Yags house? It was a co-champion household. What in 2000 in season 8, season 9? Yags won it. Yep. Now we're in season X or season 10, and it looks like Yags going to take it home. I don't know what I can see season 11, in the front window of the car, but I don't know if anything's going to change.
Oh, it may stay the same. It's kind of like Tom Brady in the Super Bowl. You just expect it to happen.
Right.
But let's talk about these location standings. In 10th place, we got Heidi's Bar in Seaton with 40,000 points. With 41,000 points in 9th place, we got Neeson's Gaylord. 8th place, Municipal Liquor Store in Akeley with 42,000 points. Now let's head on to Coon Rapids, because in 6th place we have a two-way tie. Well, Coon Rapids and Shakopee, because it's a two-way tie in 6th place. It's Carbonis beats CR Billiards in Coon Rapids and American Legion Shakopee, both with 53,000 points. With 68,000 points in 5th place, we got American Legion Rice with 69,000 points, just 1,000 points separating these two locations. In 4th place, we got Pappy's Cafe 2 in Coon Rapids. In 3rd place, we got the Riverboat Depot in Sartell with 70,000 points. With 72,000 points, really closing in on that 75,000 point club. In 2nd place, we got Corner Bar in Goodhue, number 1 in the Twiking Zone, number 2 in the Jackpot Hunter standings.
They're crushing it this season.
Yeah, but that number 1 location has definitely been crushing it with 80,000 points. It's Country Lounge in St. Paul.
Yeah, it's been a super great season. You're going to want to be here for the finish, because we are giving out a boatload of cash this week, hopefully, in that happy hour from 4 to 6 each day in that Jackpot Hunter.
There it is.
53 balls.
Hey guys, and the best thing about this thing that you guys are doing, Pilot Games, is that every time you play Pilot Games, your community wins, because every time you're playing, a little bit of the money that you are putting into the game is going to your community.
Yeah, absolutely. And this, we love spotlighting these charities. They're doing great work out in your communities each and every week. And with this week, we spotlighted American Legion Post 167 Wilmar.
Oh yeah, the Austin F. Hanscom Post 167 serves the Wilmar community, area service members, and veterans. They are a veteran service organization committed to mentoring youth and sponsorship of wholesome programs in the community, advocating patriotism and honor, promoting strong national security, and continued devotion to their fellow service members and veterans.
Well, and if you want to support that American Legion Post 160...
Famous Days!
Hey everyone, Famous Dave here, smoking up the best ribs in America.
Having a great time so far. We got a picture with John Randall. It's pretty awesome.
John Randall is like my favorite.
Skull, 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 baby! Really cool seeing John Kriesel. Really cool listening to him talk and his story.
This is my first PyCon, and I've had a blast.
Willie is my favorite.
I'm excited for Willie Nelson.
I grew up listening to Willie Nelson my whole life.
Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson!
Have a really nice day!
The entertainment, the people watching, cocktails, t-shirts, drink and eat and be with everybody.
Fabulous experience.
Either way, I don't know why you would miss this. That's all I gotta say.
He said we're making sure to come every year.
Get your butt here, man. Get your butt here.
Hey guys, and we love playing Vikings Bingo from 12 to 1 every single day, and a little bit of Vikings Bingo on game days as well. But we're always accumulating points towards the twiking zone, which is always so much fun.
Absolutely, and let's jump right into it on the player side of things. In 10th place, we're already in the 100,000 point club because we got Kick It at Bleachers with 142,000 points. With 166,000 points over in VFW North St. Paul, it's Joni sitting in 9th place. 8th place, it's Puts at Captain Black's Bar and Grill with 182,000 points. With 198,000 points at the VFW Spring Lake Park, Loser Dave sits in 7th place. Now we're going to jump out of that 100,000 point club and jump into the 200,000 point club because in 6th place it's the reigning champion Elsa at Titan Sports Saloon with 219,000 points. With 224,000 points over at the American Legion Frilly, it's Scrub Eye in 5th place. In 4th place, we got Nan over at Corky's Bar South Haven with 252,000 points. With 256,000 points. Watch your backside there, SNS. Nan's coming for you. In 3rd place, SNS is sitting there at shortstop. All week long in PGL. Let's kick it off right away with these player standings.
Oh yeah, and I'm expecting some shakeups to be happening in these standings this week. In 10th place though, we got Gramps at Gino's Bar and Grill with 1,025,000 points. With 1,034,000 points, in 9th place, we got Drumsky over at Mettler's Bar and Restaurant. In 8th place, we got none other than Wet Santa at Duffy's Bar and Grill with 1,083,000 points. 7th place, Nixon at VF VFW Roseville with 1,254,000 points. With 1,272,000 points in 6th place, we have Sloppy with at Malone's Bar and Grill. 5th place, it's none other than our favorite pilot player under the sea. It's SpongeBob at Eagle St. James with 1,524,000 points. Then over at VFW Austin, it's a player that we definitely know a lot about. It's Forget You D in 4th place with 1,533,000 points. But the big riser, and it's in his name, in 3rd place, it's High Rising Brizo over at the Underground Bar and Grill in 3rd with 1,565,000 points. 2nd place, it's none other than T-Max 750 over at Howie's Corner Bar with 1,643,000 points. But then that number 1 player has stayed on top pretty much the entire season, has had a few slip-ups, but is here once again. It's Devoided at the roadside, all the way with 1,975,000 points. I bet he's in the 2 million point club when we finish up this week.
I would guess so. It would actually be that I think that he didn't show up to not be in the 2 million point club. Always reeling in that amount of points for sure. Well, on the location side of things, kind of big news falling out of our top 10, I believe, for the first time in the entire season.
Hey guys, and we love playing Jackpot Hunter from 4 to 6 every single day. I mean, we love all the Jackpot Hunter 25-cent edition all the way to the $1 edition, but $1 edition definitely has a special place in our hearts because we keep track of those points and we keep track of a great top 10 player list that have been competing all season long.
Yeah, well, you know, the way these seasons usually go at the beginning of the season, there's a ton of ties, and then it kind of weeds out, and there's not very many ties by the time you get into December. Not true this time around. Season X has been absolutely insane in this Jackpot Hunter standings. In 9th place, we've got a 4-way tie. We got Legend, Michelob over at Neeson's Gaylord, Bobo over at Corner Bar Goodhue, Short Bus at Broadway Pizza Maple Grove, and Joni at Bleachers. They all got 20,000 points. We do jump out of the ties for a second. With 21,000 points at American Legion Stillwater, it's Jim Rocks in 8th place. Jim Rocks, I think, is singing, "I'm so lonely." But he could just win a game and jump back into another tie because in 6th place, we've got a 2-way tie. It's Lula Finn at American Legion Shakopee and Pee Wee at TJ's Tavern on and off sale. They both have 22,000 points.
Yeah, well, believe it or not, the top 5, there isn't a single tie. So
that is true.
So that is a good thing.
That's right. You know, we have finished seasons with ties in this standings.
Yes.
That is true. So in 5th place, we jump into the 25,000 point club because with 27,000 points over at Country Lounge, it's Spicy Curtis with a G.
Pilot Games, your community wins, because every time you're playing, a little bit of the money that you are putting into the game is going to your community.
Yeah, absolutely. And this, we love spotlighting these charities. They're doing great work out in your communities each and every week. And with this week, we spotlighted American Legion Post 167 Wilmar.
Oh yeah, the Austin F. Hanscom Post 167 serves the Wilmar community, area service members, and veterans. They are a veteran service organization committed to mentoring youth and sponsorship of wholesome programs in the community, advocating patriotism and honor, promoting strong national security, and continued devotion to their fellow service members and veterans.
Well, and if you want to support that American Legion Post 167 Wilmar, just go over to American Legion Wilmar. That's the best place to support it at. You can play some Pilot Games, and it's going to go directly back to help that charity.
And one last time, when you play Pilot, remember, when you play Pilot Games, your community wins.
Good luck.
For Willie Nelson.
I grew up listening to Willie Nelson my whole life.
Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson.
Have a really nice day! entertainment, the people watching, cocktails, t-shirts, drink and eat and be with everybody.
Fabulous experience.
Either way, I don't know why you would miss this. That's all I gotta say.
He said we're making sure to come every year.
Get your butt here, man. Get your butt here.
Hey guys, and giving out jackpots is the name of the game,
That's
and
what we
we've
do.
given out 19 during this week. 387 for this season X, trying to make it into that 400 jackpot range to finish off season X, because we only got one more month left.
I can't believe we're already there, but Friday did not disappoint. On Friday, we
game days as
Right.
well, but we're always accumulating points towards the twiking zone,
Yeah.
which is always so much fun.
Absolutely, and let's jump right into it on the player side of things. In 10th place, we're already in the 100,000 point club because we got Kick It at Bleachers with 142,000 points. With 166,000 points over in VFW North St. Paul, it's Joni sitting in 9th place. 8th place, it's Puts at Captain Black's Bar and Grill with 182,000 points. With 198,000 58,000 points. At the VFW Spring Lake Park, Loser Dave sits in 7th place. Now we're going to jump out of that 100,000 point club and jump into the 200,000 point club, because in 6th place it's the reigning champion Elsa at Titan Sports Saloon with 219,000 points. With 224,000 points over at the American Legion Frilly, it's Scrub Eye in 5th place. In 4th place, we got Nan over at Corky's Bar, South Haven with 252,000 points. With 256,000 points. Watch your backside there, SNS. Nan's coming for you. In 3rd place, SNS is sitting there at Shortstop Tavern with 256. We'll see if SNS can catch the next player with 269,000 points over at American Legion Shakopee. Lucky Tim is in 2nd place. Lucky Tim's going to have to work hard, though, to catch our number 1 player, because they're not in the 200,000 point club. They're in the 300,000 point club. It's not Lucky, our number 1 player in the state of Minnesota at the Corner Bar Goodhue, 335,000 points.
Yeah, crazy that we already have a player in the 300,000 point club, and we got some players already creeping on that 3,000 point club as well. But our location standings, we got players all the way into the 600,000 point club. Yeah, that's how many points these locations have been getting. But let's get started off. In 10th place, we got Hog's Breath Bar and Restaurant in Little Canada with 224,000 points. With 255,000 points in 9th place, we got Miniger Sports Hub in La Crescent. and it's a player that we definitely know a lot about. It's Forget You D in 4th place with 1,533,000 points. But the big riser, and it's in his name, in 3rd place, it's Horizon Brizo over at the Underground Bar and Grill in 3rd with 1,565,000 points. 2nd place, it's none other than T-Max 750 over at Howie's Corner Bar with 1,643,000 points. But then that number 1 player has stayed on top pretty much the entire season, has had a few slip-ups, but is here once again. It's Devoided at the roadside, all the way with 1,975,000 points. I bet he's in the 2 million point club when we finish up this week.
I would guess so. It would actually be that I think that he didn't show up to not be in the 2 million point club. Always reeling in that amount of points for sure. Well, on the location side of things, kind of big news falling out of our top 10, I believe for the first time in the entire season. Actually was in 1st place for most of the first month of the season. That's Danny's Dugout in Sauk Rapids, no longer in our top 10. Who jumped in? No surprise here. VFW Austin now in our top 10 in 10th place. Always got those big time players like Forget You D and Sarah Honey over there playing. They've got 3,911,000 points. But then we jump into the 4 million point club in 9th place at the Underground Bar and Grill in Mankato, 4,066,000 points. With 4,178,000 points over in Lanesboro, it's Root River Saloon in 8th place. In 7th place, we got Howie's Sports Bar and Grill in St. Cloud with 4,490,000 points. But with 4,841,000 points over in Gaylord, it's Neeson's in 6th place.
And we keep track of a great top 10 player list that have been competing all season long.
Yeah, well, you know, the way these seasons usually go, at the beginning of the season, there's a ton of ties, and then it kind of weeds out, and there's not very many ties by the time you get into December. not true this time around. Season X has been absolutely insane in this Jackpot Hunter standings. In 9th place, we've got a 4-way tie. We got Legend, Michelob over at Neeson's Gaylord, Bobo over at Corner Bar Goodhue, Short Bus at Broadway Pizza Maple Grove, and Joni at Bleachers. They all got 20,000 points. We do jump out of the ties for a second. With 21,000 points at American Legion Stillwater, it's Jim Rocks in 8th place. Jim Rocks, I think, is singing, "I'm so lonely." But he could just win a game and jump back into another tie, because in 6th place, we've got a 2-way tie. It's Lula Finn at American Legion Shakopee and Pee Wee at TJ's Tavern on and off sale. They both have 22,000 points.
Yeah, well, believe it or not, the top 5, there isn't a single tie. So
that is true.
So that is a good thing.
That's right. We have finished seasons with ties in this standings.
Yes.
That is true. So in 5th place.
Hey guys, and we're here for a wild Wednesday. We're excited to give out some great cash prizes. We're getting to a little bit of Pride of Minnesota action. This is your first Wild Wednesday you've ever been on, so we're
very exciting.
So a little bit of extra luck, I think, is going to be during these games, because all of the newbie luck. I mean, beginner's luck. It's a real thing. I think it is. And so you're going to be speaking of beginner's luck. First time we live right next to a casino. First time me and you were there too, actually. Came along with me and my brother when he turned 18 years old.
I did.
And he ended up cashing in over at the casino and definitely got a little bit of beginner's luck. Started off with like $20, ended the night like getting, I think, like over $200 in his pocket. Definitely a good prize right there. But you guys got even better prizes today, as we're streaming live on Pilot TV, Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/Pilot TV, YouTube Live, and the Twitch app. Our channel name is Mega Soda. So make sure you guys are checking in on all those streams, letting us know what's happening at whatever bar you're at, what jackpot you're going after, so that we can shoot you out some luck and help out with that cause.
Absolutely. And we just got done playing a little bit of Jackpot Hunter $1 edition, and so we, just in case you guys missed it, we have brand new rules going on there. Just like the 25-cent card now, but instead of every $50 increment, it's every $100. And so now it's gonna be starting off at a 52 ball count. Once it hits $100, it goes up in 4 balls, goes to 56, and repeats till 300, and they'll cap off that ball count at 60 balls.
Yeah, definitely gonna be a lot of fun. We've been having a lot of fun already with it, giving out tons and tons of jackpots, averaging like 2 a broadcast so far.
2 every single day since Friday on.
Yeah, I think basically today was the least amount of jackpots they gave out in that Jackpot Hunter, and I think they only gave out 1, but now they're prepped and ready, I think, tomorrow to have like a 60 ball or less minor on the very first game.
Yeah, no, they gave out 2, but they were close to that 3rd one on the final game.
Oh, was it a
and
third
so
one?
We might be able to give out 3 on tomorrow's happy hour.
Wow, that's pretty crazy. But in first place, we got Harley taking it over
away right now.
Yeah, in first place. Second place, longtime player Fred Trisha. Third place, NGKM. Fourth place, I am, and in 5th was VBM or something like that. 6th place, Karen. 7th place, Jolly Time. 8th place, Bingo, and in 9th place, we got Kimmy D. But we still got a lot of plays to be played. But Harley looking really nice right now in that first place spot with so many plays left.
Yeah, definitely sitting pretty since they're already in first place and already has the most plays left out of everyone going right now.
Oh, yeah, but we got some locations that have been getting a little bit of ahead of the curve by getting a bunch of Pilot TVs.
Pilot TVs?
Yeah, some Pilot TVs installed in them. And those locations are VFW Coon Rapids, Woody's Bar and Grill, Harbor Bar and Restaurant, Frank's Bar, Broadway Bar, VFW Forest Lake, Neighbors Eatery and Saloon, Villa Bar and Grill, 152 Club, Wild Bill Sports Saloon in Blaine and in Woodbury, Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub, Oak Park Heights, Ditto's Bar, Clay's, Neighbors on the Rum, Sleepy Eye Serviceman Club, and the Big Ten Tavern.
Oh, yeah, and so many more to come, so make sure you guys are staying up to date with which locations around your area are getting those Pilot TVs.
Oh, yeah, and they're definitely a little bit extra luck heading over to those locations since we do have to, we mention them every single day.
Yes.
And whenever we talk about things on air, they seem to win more.
Oh,
and
yeah,
so
I think that's a pattern.
And so I'm saying these locations, they got to be a little bit extra lucky, and we'll be watching out for them. But we have Harley still holding on to that first place spot. Boat Racer 19 in second.
Oh, yeah, but Harley still has a ton of plays right now, so we're definitely going to see some things happen and see if anyone can take it from him.
Oh, look at that. Doing it really early. Fred Trisha taking over that spot, but with with very little plays if you're comparing it to Harley's.
Oh, yeah. But we are giving out so many jackpots. We've got 23 for this week so far, making it 416 for Season X.
Oh, it's been a great Season X so far as we just continue to get a bunch of jackpots, including yesterday where we had so many go out. We had a total of 6 jackpots go out. The first one going out to Mark over at Oleander Saloon. He was able to take home $3,180.
That's right. And then we had CLC 123 at shortstop Frid Lee taking home $1,192.
I liked how you said all that. You made it all rhyme nicely. It definitely was nice. But we also had Bonds 25 over at Leo's Bar Newmarket take home $795. Wow, looks like Fred Trisha does not want to give up that first place spot. Harley takes it back. Fred Trisha comes up and gets first place once again. It's going back and forth right now.
Oh, yeah, but we gave out yet another jackpot yesterday to Bonds 25.
How you talking about Bonds?
Oh, you did? All right. The next one up was Jose G over at Cardinal Bar, taking home $620.
Yeah, good job, Jose G. We also had Bowers over at Oleander Saloon take home $965.
Oh, yeah, and then ending off our Mega Soda game night, we had Shugs over at Garden Center Lanes taking home that $893.
Yeah, definitely a really good prize going out there to Suggs, $893. We just say the name differently. I think it's funny.
That's okay. We're covering all of our bases here,
say it because there's a football player and his last name is spelt like that, and it's and his name's Terrell Suggs.
Okay.
Yeah, so that
makes sense.
It spells it on the broadcast as Suggs with 2 G's.
Ooh.
Yeah, so we don't know. But Fred Trisha is out of plays now, but Harley still having plays left, but gonna need those plays to get some points, as she does need some points to get into that first place spot.
Oh, yeah, we're going to see if they can make it happen. But we still got players. It looks like our entire second half of the standings are out of plays. Let's see what our top half's looking like. It's looking like Harley and ASA are our only players.
Yeah,
that have plays left.
Yeah, it could be. It might be some players from outside the top 10 try and squeak their way in, just trying to binge play their plays at the last minute. But make sure you guys are getting those plays in as we are in the final little bit of these games. Let's see, Harley taking over the first place spot. Finally, good job, Harley. But Asa actually getting bumped back because I missed the player that passed them. But yeah, big movement for them. But if you guys want to be in the know for all the big movement, make sure you follow and like our Facebook page. Search up Pilot Games. You'll see our logo. That way you'll see weekly bingo schedules, event details, and reminders, big progressive player picks, and so much more.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely a great place to be, especially if you want to be in the know about anything that has to do with Pilot. It's a great place to send all of your guys' amazing player pictures, as well as a great way to see all of the ways you can interact with our other social medias. On that link tree, it'll have a link to all of those other socials that you guys can get involved with.
Oh, yeah, it even links you to bar